test rolls.
We're doing a few test rolls right now. Oh god, my sound is duplicated. There we go.
Oh no.
I got a 15.
12.
Oh, 1 second. I got a 3.
Yikes.
I got the Holy Trinity.
Alright. With that being said, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to another episode of War of the Shattered Sun. I am your humble dumble master for the evening, the one and only pudding pastry, the farting tot, and I am joined by the CG, the Joe Mojos, who had to step away for a few minutes because of familial reasons. DJ Frost 747's A, the Wicked River 97's.
Hello.
What up?
We are missing the punk at the moment. She has stated that she is going to be here, just not for a bit. Just not until later. So, it's just us at the moment. How we doing, gang? Y'all ready? Y'all feeling good being level 13 now?
Yes.
I'm
Be rich as shit.
Bro, I never thought I'd get here. But holy shit, we made it. We made it to this high ass level.
You're gaming.
Bro, we're fucking cracked.
You're gaming. You're gamers. But, with that being said, let me go ahead and put on a little music and we will get this started. I will also apologize. We're all kind of out of it today. Especially me. So,
You okay, buddy?
it's been a time. But we're gonna make do. We are going to make do.
We're gonna show love to our DM tonight. Or else.
Turn that up a little bit. Last time, having fully resolved the events plaguing the Oasis City of Haven, you all took a bit of time to yourselves and participated in the yearly Thunder Lotus Sun Festival. A festival that is meant to promote the coming of spring within the city of Haven. Very Chinese New Year-esque. You all were celebrated by the citizens and commemorated by the members of the Lunar Choir for your work. You were all granted riches, land, and the return of your dear friend Sindri. You all spoke with friends, new and old. You participated in a game of beach volleyball alongside the Haven Volleyball Champion Pike, Corey's father. And you all spent the night in your new manor belonging to the now late Nithsis. Well, I should say it once belonged, as it's now yours. Obviously. You all leveled up, and now, with your business in Haven concluded, we find ourselves returning back to a familiar scene. The next morning, you guys got together and you whisked yourselves away after saying goodbye to some close friends, Corey's family, a few others. We returned back to the city of Dragon's Reach. So, I suppose it's been a little while since we've seen this map. We return back to the Asterios map.
Let's go. Good to be poet.
Let's go.
Yay! There's
I almost said good to be home, and then I realized it's technically not, and now we have a new home.
This is Lily's home, though.
That's true. You actually own a house.
True.
I've lived here
Hey,
for quite
fuck
a
off.
while. I live upon this drumstick and thigh island.
You live here.
Yeah, drumstick and thigh island.
I think that's more of a breast, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways.
Yeah, I can see it.
We return back to the city of Dragon's Reach. Busy as ever. My question for you all is, do you warp directly back into the old guard hall, or do you warp back onto the deck of the Cruel Lady? Mike, I ask the group this because Corvin's not here to answer it for me. because Joe had to step away for a few minutes. So I'm gonna let the group decide.
Listen, if this is Corvin we're talking about, we're absolutely landing on the deck.
Yeah, we gotta be shits here.
That's what I figured. You all appear in a flash of light on the deck of the Cruel Lady. The chalk drawing that's the teleportation circle chalk drawing that's been put on the deck has become a bit more worn with time, but being magical in nature, you're not really worried about it getting marked away or scuffed or anything too badly. Nothing that would prevent you from being able to use it. It's quiet. Very quiet. The deck is empty. Which is probably one of the first times you've ever been on the boat with, like, just nobody on deck.
What time is it?
It would still be decently early in the morning because of the way that the two countries are comparatively in terms of time zones.
Like, how early are we talking? Are we talking 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning, like the dawn's about to rise?
Well, I guess my question is, what time would you guys have left?
That is a good question.
Because I imagine after the long couple days you had, you all probably slept in a bit. Especially
Yeah.
in your lavish new manor. So we'll say you probably also had a bit of last minute business to handle in Haven. Cough, cough, Gumtree. Cough, cough. So I would say you guys probably left around 11. So it's probably about 9, 10 in Dragon's Reach.
Okay, yeah, the crew is probably resting off of their own bender from the previous evening, so
Smilers.
look you. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, 17. Yeah, Corvin's just gonna look towards everyone and go, well, the crew's probably asleep, so if we have any business at the castle, we could probably just check in there.
Corvin,
Yeah.
I feel like I've asked you this before, but I need to make sure. Have you told the rest of your group that Ara is gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's made very small mentions of her being at excuse me. Made small mentions of her being at Mistra.
That's
No
right.
one's-
I remember now. I had
Yeah,
to double
no-
check because I thought so, but I wanted to confirm.
Yeah, he mentioned like once or twice, but no one really seems to say anything, so we just kind of blew past it.
It was just one of those things that's just gonna have to put that on the back burner. There's a lot happening right now.
Like a
Pretty
dragon.
Like a dirt.
If only you guys had time to talk about it. Eyes emoji.
Where is everyone?
Like on the ship.
Yeah, it's
I-
pretty empty.
I literally just said they're probably asleep.
I don't know. I feel like even when it's like super late, sometimes there's at least one person. I don't know.
Diana goes, yeah, I don't see Smitty. He's not cleaning. Which is weird.
Evil grin just starts to form on his face. A moment. He just kind of casually just like walks to the deck towards where Smitty's room is.
Okay. You make your way over to where Smitty normally sleeps, which where most of the crew have like their own like individual spaces. Smitty more or less has like an extra space, like a hole in the wall. He's essentially in the storage closet.
Oh, guys, is he like on one of those like standard like hammocks, like those
Kinda,
like,
yeah.
cloth hammocks?
Like a
Yeah.
net hammock. It looks like a fishing net that he's using as a hammock. Cause he doesn't have like a spot for his own. Which a fishing net actually sounds pretty good for hammock, TBH. But that's neither here nor there.
Like, is he actually like resting in his closet?
He is not. He is not there.
Well, damn it, I was gonna mess with him a little. Kind of goes back to the main deck. Upon like
You say
coming
that,
back-
and then you realize his room is empty. Smilers.
Okay. One small thing. Is there would Corbin know of any like anything like essential that he always like is I guess is there any like prized possessions that he carries dear to him like kind of in here?
Make me a history check.
History bad. 15.
Not that you're really familiar with. He seems to be. He's always been kind of a minimalist, from what you've been able to tell. And you don't know if it's just because, like, he had a bad upbringing or what.
Okay, then taking the dagger, just gonna cut a few like random holes near like the end of it, like where I guess where he would like rest his back and like lower back.
Mm-hmm. So it kind of like
And-
sinks in whenever he gets in there.
Sinks in, or if it's that bad, he just falls through.
Okay. No check
Just gonna-
required. You just cut a few of the quote unquote knots in the net.
Yeah, he'll just kind of put that into the back of his mind of, hey, I'll probably have to get a hammer for him later. Go back to the group. Is there like there's like nobody like resting or anything, right?
No, the boat is empty.
He'll kind of come back to the group. Yeah, the place is pretty empty, which is kind of weird.
So they just left the boat? I mean, I guess we're in a safe place, but still.
As
I
you guys,
don't like that.
as you guys are kind of having this conversation, you all do hear the sound of boots approaching on the dock next to you, and seemingly hearing the sound of voices, they go, "Oh, is that you all up there?" And you realize you all recognize the voice as the current first mate, William McKinnon.
Corbin
Oh,
just. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, hey, sorry, we had to teleport back, but we were caught off guard by an empty ship.
Hi, Billy.
Sorry, I realize. I forgot. He's actually factually dead. This. It's again having an off day. This would be Gavin Kendrick. So
Ghost.
Yeah, it would be a ghost.
The sentiment still stands. Oh, hello, Gavi.
If you're all looking for the crew, well, we're kind of taking a bit of time away from work. Things have been a bit off without the captain around.
Well, no worries. I'll be reaching out to her shortly. Just have to do a couple of things at the castle.
All right, well, if you need me or anything really from us, you can find me here. I've been holding down the fort, so to speak.
If you ever see Smitty again, tell him that something of his has been stolen, and I don't know what it was.
He kind of gives he kind of with like a little like wooden pencil in his hand, kind of just gives you like a nod, little gesture with the pencil.
Gives him a nod and just walks off the deck.
Where do you all go,
Follow-
gang?
That is going to mess with him for days.
You bastard. It's still pretty early in the morning. Maybe we should just kind of like head back to Dragon's Reach and kind of check in.
All right,
the
you're back.
castle.
What do you do
Yeah.
now?
Lily would like to go home.
You certainly can, if you wish to separate from the rest of the group.
Lily kind of looks at everyone. I mean, it is early. Y'all are welcome to come back to my place. At least until it's a better time.
I don't think Flit's ever been to your place.
Didn't we have like a housewarming thing?
I wasn't sure if that was just gifts.
Y'all
You
did
know what?
have a bit of a housewarming celebration for
Ah.
Lily's new place. You all drank.
Oh. That understands. That's understandable. You know what? I think Flit will totally take Lily up on her offer.
You'll have to give me a second to get inside and warn Genia that I will have company, but I don't think she'll mind.
Does anyone else go with them? I've got Flit and Lily going to Lily's place. Does anyone else want to go? Going once? Going twice?
Sure, why not?
Okay. That's 3. Rovan.
Ravon will politely but respectfully decline the invitation, saying, "If it is alright with all of you, I'd like to just get a little bit of rest in. Plus, I need to go see Kieran."
Diana speaks up. Yeah, I'm actually gonna head to the Echo Dea. I've been gone for a few days. I need to check in and make sure nobody has set the place on fire. So, I'm going to do that.
Wait, would that not be appropriate because it is, at least...
Do not answer that.
Apollo.
Do not continue that train of thought.
Okay.
She kind of looks at you like, I know where you're going with this. Do not.
I'm just saying, Sun God.
No. You
Lily,
do not. I've been around here long enough to know that you don't talk about churches burning down, Rovan.
Lily nods her head. Another time then.
Corey will nod. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go check on Nexus, I think. He probably missed us. He'll want to know that we're back. So, with that, I guess we'll start with Rovan. Rovan, where are you going? Are you just going back to sleep?
Ravon is first going to go try to find Kieran before he passes the fuck out.
Okay. Make me investigation check.
Oh boy, investigation. I totally am good at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it. Investigation. 12, that's not bad.
It's not. It doesn't take a super long amount of time. You are able to track down Kieran, who is happy to see that you guys have returned safe and sound. Oh, there you are. I was wondering when you guys would get back.
Hello, it has been a long day.
You look tired.
I am very tired. We've dealt with dragon, we've dealt with fiend thing. I don't know if it was devil or demon. I don't know. I don't care. I split it in half.
Wow. Wow.
Anyways, I'm going to go to bed in bit. However, I have gift.
Gift? She looks at you curiously.
Close eyes.
Oh, okay. And you watch as her ears lower and cover over her eyes.
And no peeking.
You see the ears get a little tighter.
Okay, now hold out hand.
Okay. She holds out her hand.
Ravon will gently put the bracelet into the hand.
Can I look now?
3, 2, 1, go.
She looks at it. She goes, "Oh my gosh. You did not have to get me this. Where did you get something like this?"
The dragon's horde.
The what now?
Oh yeah, no, we fought the dragon.
You see, she kind of looks back at it, kind of like, "Oh god."
It's okay, it did it very peacefully.
I don't know if I believe you.
I'm actually telling truth for once.
She kind of closes her eyes and kind of like shakes her head like, "Oh, I appreciate it. It's very lovely. Thank you." And she comes over and she gives you a hug.
He gives big, soft, gentle bear hug. And he's like, there you go. Something nice for someone who deserves nice things.
She smiles. I'm glad to see that you guys are back safe. You guys are all back safe, right? It's not, you didn't just come back on your own and you're gonna tell the tragic tale of how the rest of your friends died?
Oh no, look, if I came back like that, I would look much more fucked up.
I figured, but I wanted to make sure.
Don't worry, worst comes to worst, you see me carry shield with their ashes on it.
I would rather not see that, if that's okay.
Point taken. Okay. Anyways, Kieran, you're good.
Yes, you go to sleep. I'm currently helping Reno with a thing.
Oh, what are you working on?
We, and by we, I mean he, with me kind of standing there pretending like I know what he's talking about, are on the edge of a breakthrough.
A cock and eyebrow go. Breakthrough.
He thinks he may have a solution to the situation with the breast of Muldoon soon, which I'm still kind of piecing all my stuff together with these artifacts and whatnot, but I'm definitely getting there, and I've picked up quite a bit, especially here in the past few days. Whoa, especially in the past few days.
Hold on a quick second. You are saying that he might have a way to get to the breast.
That's what he thinks.
Oh, I'm going to have to train very hard and get new upgrades for gear soon.
No, what you need to do right now is go to bed, because you look like you're about to collapse. You honestly look like you slept in your armor, and honestly, I believe it. Ravon, you don't know if you took your armor off last night. You don't remember anything that happened after you got home.
You know what? You have point. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to take nice hot bath. I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to grab myself my bedtime cheese.
Just don't fall asleep in the tub. You'll prune. Wait, do Goliaths prune? I actually don't know. Do Goliaths prune? Goliaths don't prune.
He kind of just shrugs and just goes, "Yeah, I don't know. I am like stone." Immediately pulls out like a giant, like a wheel of cheese, and just starts munching on it. Girl, if I prune, kind of goes and looks at his hands. I will have extra gripping strength in water.
That's not how that works.
This is in my book.
She laughs a little bit. Alright, I gotta get back to Reno. But I wish you a good bath, a good cheese wheel, she says, eyeing the cheese wheel, and a good nap. And she kind of jumps up with her bunny legs and she smooches you.
No. He returns the favor and breaks off a piece of bedtime cheese wheel, goes to get bath, still eating cheese wheel, and goes to bed, cuddling remnants of cheese wheel
Okay.
while eating it in sleep.
So Rovan is going to rest for a bit, and you are going to go to bed. So with that, we will cut to the rest of the party, who it seems that the rest of you are heading to Lily's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys make your way through the city streets, and it's a bit warmer than last time it was you were here. Not a ton, as it's still early into the new season, but it is a little warmer, noticeably warmer. It's kind of like that nice, that perfect weather that you get in between like major seasons, like winter to spring, where it's just kind of like perfect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys make your way through the city streets. People are beginning to go about their days. Shops are beginning to open up. And you eventually come upon Lily's little home. Lily's quaint little home. Lily, you are actually unsure if Genia is working today or not. But you figured even if she is, she's probably still home, probably getting ready to go to work.
Lily will jingle her keys, so at least, make some noise so she doesn't spook Genia. Just
Or Barry.
give me a second and let me make sure, she's around first. And Lily will open the door and slip inside real quick.
Okay.
I was gonna say, as she goes in, Corbin is actually gonna play a little tune, kind of musically alerting whomever's listening that she entered.
Mm-hmm. You play a little musical tune, and there are a couple people kind of like walking by on the street who hear it, and you hear kind of like the muffled, like, "Oh, hey, nice, hey, yo, music, let's go, pog." But Lily, you enter inside of the house, and you hear the sounds of objects moving. You hear footsteps, and you do hear, "Hey, Lily, just in here in the other room."
Lily will excitedly kind of scramble to the other room.
Good. It looks like you didn't get killed by a dragon. She kind of looks at you. It looks like she's like messing with the furniture.
No, we didn't, but I did get this. And she kind of drops the really big bag of platinum onto the table.
You see her heart stop visibly, and she goes, "What is that?" You see she kind of goes over and opens up the bag. "That's a lot of money. Where did you get dragon? Right, dragon.
Dragon.
So it's dead, then?
Peacefully.
I don't know how you can peacefully kill a dragon.
Well, I have people who could explain it. Corvin and Flit are actually outside if it would be okay to have company. I know it's early.
You see she pauses and hesitates and she kind of looks around. I was in the middle of a project, but it's fine. It can wait until they leave. Bring them in. Bring them in. I'll start up some tea for everyone. Also, I realized we're missing Sarah in this, so I'm just gonna say Sarah is with y'all. Because I realized there was one character I didn't give something to do. Who was it? Oh, right, Sarah. Oh God, Sindri!
Oh fuck, Sindri's with us, isn't he?
Sindri is with you guys now. Sindri is absolutely with you guys. Because he has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Oh, Lily will open the door and I guess usher everyone in.
Your casual, like, ensemble cast just marching through.
Mm-hmm. Sindri, as he kind of enters, is like, hey, nice place.
Thanks.
Very cozy.
Also, you guys are probably going to need to give me a little bit to get oriented with everything because I've never been here before. But I'll make do. I always make do.
I'm sure you've dealt with worse.
Oh yeah, I was in the Underdark for months.
We should catch up. Like, we have not been in the Underdark the whole time, but there was a lot of stuff we did.
Yeah, that's right. There was a lot that happened down there. Oh man, I got so much to tell you guys about, but later.
Yeah, let's get some rest.
Further tease me with these stories, Sindri.
You see Genia kind of coming back into the room, sees the large metal man, and just kind of like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. And she goes over and she sets the tea kind of like in the center table, coffee table.
Corvin just juts a thumb. What? Who, him?
No, I don't want to.
I mean, it's not that hard to explain.
Friend.
Yeah, it's Sindri.
Hi, I'm Sindri. Hi,
Yeah.
Sindri. I'm Genia. And you see Sindri pause for a moment and he goes, oh, I get why you're confused. Hold on. And the chest piece opens and Sindri inside kind of waves. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, he made this. He just kind of gestures towards like the armor.
He made that. You can see Genie is visibly taking mental notes. Huh. Well, Sindri, it is good to meet you. If you are a friend of Lily's, and these goons, you are a friend of mine. So, please make yourself at home. And, I don't suppose you need, like, a coat rack or anything for the armor. And Sindri goes, no, it is quite fine. Actually makes a good sitting spot. You see, he walks the armor over into one spot of the room, and the armor, like, bends backwards and takes, like, a chair position.
He's doing like that, like electric chair exercise, just leaning against a wall.
He's got a gamer chair right now.
Of course he would.
Gamer chairs are so bad for your back, though.
I was about to make that joke.
Chat, if you are a gamer, if you're a content creator, if you're a streamer, get you an office chair, all right?
Executive.
Facts.
That's what I've got.
That's what I got.
I have one with a really cool mesh back. It's great.
That's what I got.
Much better.
So
on
much
your
better
back.
in the summer, too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Breathe easy.
you guys have tea? You guys have a lot of money, which Genia is still kind of like, So, where's the rest of you?
Probably at the castle.
I figured it was early and, I couldn't, at least if people wanted to, waste a little time.
You guys got nothing else going on right now?
Well,
I mean, I realize you guys just got back, but you guys are busy bees.
Well, yeah, but admittedly, I don't think a lot of it's going to be available until people actually, start their day.
That's
You know how.
That's fair.
Plus, where we came from, it was like 11 o'clock at what, night? Or was it 11 o'clock in the morning?
morning.
Morning.
Okay. Plus, we're still kind of a couple hours ahead. Time is weird.
Yeah, you're right. Well, what do you guys plan on doing today then? You sound like you got plans.
I'm gonna go pay off our house.
Her eyes kind of go back over to the bag of gold. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
If you wanted to upgrade, we could, but if you're comfortable. We also may have, like, a manor now?
You see, she kind of gives you a look like, oh, fucking what? The what? She does the what meme.
So,
It sounds like you guys had time.
yeah, it turns out, the person that was causing a lot of problems had a manor, and they don't need it anymore.
So we have a summer home. Enjoy.
Congrats. Sounds like you guys were busy.
Unnecessarily so.
I can't wait to take you there.
Heat doesn't really agree with my skin. That's not a Goliath thing, that's a me thing.
Well, that makes sense. It didn't seem to bother Rovan none.
Well, Rovan is also built like a ballista, so I mean...
Like a very sly grin kind of appears on Corvin. What? And you don't want to fluster Lily by showing up in a bikini?
We live together, I could do that anytime. She says, taking a sip of her tea.
Yes, but in public makes it that much better when she's all flustered.
True.
He just hides her face.
Other than that, I know one of the things I wanted to do today. She kind of looks at the rest of the group. I wanted to check in with our goblin friends, and I think if all things went well, that'll also happen to take us to a certain shop.
Sindri
Yes,
speaks up. You guys got goblin friends?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
we did when we were traveling out to shoot. I just realized at this very moment that I pulled up the completely wrong Word document. One sec. I should probably get out my notes. Just saying, it might be a good thing.
Yes, totally. Should have the notes open before the session starts. Shit. Yeah, I'm totally not open up my drawer right now.
Don't mind me while you guys are opening your notes. I'm just gonna have a snack. I've got tiny Rice Krispie squares.
Ooh,
Nice.
sounds yummy. I'm a little too far
I have
ahead.
tater tots.
I had pizza.
Leftover
Thanks.
mac and cheese.
Let me clarify. I have tater tots covered in cheese and barbecue sauce.
Oh my god, bro. That sounds delicious.
But
Do
yeah,
you think
we
it's
were.
weird that Rice Krispie treats, or that tater tots are just Rice Krispie treats made of potato?
Nah, I'm alright. That's
I
fine.
hate that.
Fine by me.
But yeah, we were adventuring in the Gray Marsh for a bit,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, and there was a there was a big old hive of things that we had to get an item from. It was weird, but while we were there, uh, a goblin tried to rob us, and now they're our friend.
Our group seems to have that impression on people.
I like to think it's because of my winning personality. But no, they kind of had a falling out with their tribe, and they had an affinity for magic, so they kind of tagged along with us back to Dragon's Reach, and uh, I thought I'd see if they could maybe get some work at the local magic shop.
I see. I see. I could probably go by the magic shop as well. I got some stuff I probably need to look at. I got some money too. Not as much as you. Well, actually, did you guys split part of the thing, the bounty up with Sindri? Probably not, right? Because you didn't know he was
yeah.
there.
No, he was taken
No.
into account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Split it
We-
8 yeah, we split it 8 ways with
Yep.
Diana being included.
Had to make sure. I got a bit of money now, so I suppose I could probably look at the magic shop as well.
Lily looks at Genia. If there's anything you need. She looks at the bag.
Well, I was going to go grocery shopping today, so I think we've got that covered. You see her eyes are still kind of wide on the bag of money. I guess I could probably buy Nicholas a present.
How is he, by the way?
He is still Nicholas. He's doing his best, though. Sindri speaks up at this. I'm sorry, who are you guys talking about?
Oh yes, remember when I sent you that message about meeting Nicholas Longbottom?
Oh, am I gonna get to do that? Is it time?
I mean, you're with us, and we're pretty close with him.
You see, he practically is vibrating.
We went. Well, they did, but they went out drinking with him one time. I don't drink, but it was pretty fun.
The bestest of friends, really. Making Sindri more and more jealous.
You think that this man has a negative emotion anywhere in his body?
Yeah, I would think actually, but then again, he's a font of actual positivity. Seriously, there's no bad bone in this like good beans body. I swear.
Facts. But I know one of the things I'd like to do today is go out shopping, and honestly, after everything that just happened and the excitement of the festival, I wouldn't mind having just a little bit of a light day. I need to check on my plants too. And Flick kind of pulls out the lotus and a new addition.
Ooh, that's really pretty, says Genia, who is also a fan of plants.
I know, right? This is apparently the first bloom of the Thunder Lotus for this year.
Give me 1 sec. Wow, that's the first bloom? That must be a real big deal then.
Apparently. I mean, my excuse me. Oh, sorry about that, guys. But my new friend Dune, she helped cultivate them, and she gifted me the first one. So, I like to keep it around, make sure it's a bit better off. Actually, now that I think about it, I got 2 new plants. As she pulls out another cactus. this was from my pal Gumtree.
Gumtree?
He's... Flick kind of points to, Sindri, could you put the suit back on? Just real quick.
Oh, sure. The suit comes back on.
He looks kind of like that, except he makes faces, in the front, and there's no gnome underneath.
I see. And he gave you cacti?
He gives cactus to anyone that he does business with, but I like him, so I wanted to get more cactus.
I see.
I'm gonna insight. Does she actually see?
Sure. Roll insight.
No, I'm kidding.
Lily actually pulls out a cactus
She is blind.
from her bag and hands it to Genia.
Well, I thank you. I will treasure this cactus from this man I've never met.
It's another plant.
It is, and I appreciate it.
It also gets it out of my bag.
Let's see. Was there... I know Flit said what they were wanting to do, but I wasn't sure. Did everyone else get a chance?
Lily actually looks at Flit. I actually had a favor of you.
Yeah?
You can scry on people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would there be a way to scry on my mother?
Okay, just kind of is silent for a little, for like a second or two. It's like, yeah, I can do that. Oh, what's her name?
God
Oh,
damn
there's a
dog
dog outside.
outside.
Orc.
Shut up, Mugsy.
Okay, boss.
Get the rat, boss. Get you the cheese!
Why do I keep hearing that in the city?
That's why I don't prepare speak with animals anymore. Anyways.
Name is Rosebriar. I know my father has passed away, but if there's a chance, and I have that box, right? The jewelry box is what my opal was in,
Yes.
right?
Well, it was what the
Or the hilt was in.
It was what
There
the
was-
hilt was in.
Yeah, there was the other space though, right?
Yes. It looked like it was for like a pendant or a necklace or something.
Okay. She pulls out this singed jewelry box and opens it. The hilt came in this, but there was another space, and I don't know, I have some theory that my mom may have it, or...
Sure. I can absolutely do that for you. Did you want to do that now, or do you want to...
I mean, I'll leave that up to
Fair.
you. When you have time, you're always welcome here. If you'd rather do it when you have a spare moment.
Flick kind of thinks to herself. You know, this spell it's a pretty big one, so maybe we should wait until a little later in the day.
She smiles. Even just knowing you're gonna go out of your way for me. I appreciate it, Flit.
Of course. I'm always happy to help
Above game, remember, Lily has not seen her parents since she was, like, young. It's been a long while.
Understandable. It was quite an event back then.
But other than that, I really didn't have too terribly much planned.
Well, what about you, Corvin?
I'm sorry, I was lost in thoughts. What was the question again?
What do you have planned for the day?
Oh, you know, stuff, things. Might run an errand. Light day today.
I think well, maybe we should all enjoy a little bit of a light day with not much to do. I can't even remember the last lazy day I've had.
Yeah, just also, hate to be a bother about this. If you go back to the castle, just tell them I'm about to go to Mistra for a bit. No worries.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm heading back to the castle for a little bit, so I can do that. Also,
Amazing.
be honest, I should also probably, check in on Rovan. I'm always just a little bit concerned when he's on his own.
Well, if you guys need to do something, don't let me stop you, but if you need me, I'll be here. I mean, I'm gonna go grocery shopping, but it sounds like you guys have plenty to do.
Hey, Tart. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes.
No. River, go ahead.
Lily looks at Genia. Are you off today?
I took a day. I've been working very hard lately, so I am taking a couple days off to get a few things done.
Do you mind if I come grocery shopping with you then?
Are you sure you don't want to go magic shopping like your friends? Sounds like y'all are about to get some goodies.
There's plenty of time to do both, Lily. Why don't you come with us for now, and you and Genia can do grocery shopping later.
Or maybe we could do the magic shopping later, check in, and Lily can spend some time with Genia. Nudge, nudge to Flit.
Why'd you say that out loud?
Because Corvin's not very subtle about this sort of thing.
For the record, he did not say it out loud.
I know.
And to be fair, Corvin is anything but subtle.
Listen, I am loud and I am here. That's a bumpkin.
Okay. If we want to do shopping later. Oh, I know what we can do. Sindri,
Yes.
it sounds like Corvin's got his own thing. Lily is going to head on out to do some grocery shopping. Why don't I introduce you to the people at the castle?
Sure, that sounds great. I also figured we would probably want to get the others before we go shopping.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Sarah, are you coming too?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do right now. If we're going shopping later, I want to say hi to Raven anyway. Oh wait, Raven. I forget that Raven is like actually with you guys, because she could do that now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say hi to Raven. Hi, Raven. She says, turning to her side. Raven goes.
Woof.
"Ruff." That's the dog that you guys heard.
Just Haven barking at a squirrel or something.
And as far as the thing later, yeah, I can swing by in the evening.
My dog is here.
Get him for me.
I'm going to assault him. I'm going to accost him. You come back here! He ran. He knew what was coming.
Last time I checked, dogs don't usually run from being pet.
It
Well,
depends on
to
the
be
dog.
fair, I said I was going to accost him, so that's a bit different. But I have him now. He is snap trapped. Come, dog. Come
I mean,
as you dog. I have my dog in my lap.
copy. Big fluff.
He's very uncomfy. I'm sorry, dog. He's like, let me go, free me.
Or Popper.
Anyways. Ugh. So, what is the plan, gang? Just so we can reiterate it one more time.
I think Flit is going to take Sindri and Sarah back to the castle, kind of meet up with Rovon, show Sindri around, see, spend a little time just kind of like chilling a little bit, and then meeting up with everyone to do magic shopping later.
Okay.
Yeah, the moment Corbin leaves Lily's house, a smaller not really a pillar, but like these smaller, like, little, like, lines of light just kind of, like, surround him as he's, like, walking, and he's going to be using the teleport spell to go to Mistra.
Okay.
That is a wall of text, and I apologize.
It is fine.
So,
We love the
What
teleport spell.
so question. Does Mr. have a teleportation circle?
You would remember that does.
Okay, cool.
A lot of major cities seem to have teleportation circles for people who are coming in and out. Mistra
then
is one
what-
of them.
So then would I need to use to roll a D100 then, or?
I would say no.
Okay, no.
You've been there before. You've used the teleportation circle. I would say you wouldn't need a roll.
Alright. Yeah, he's just gonna bamf on out of there.
Okay. I suppose now I should roll a D6 to see, or a D4 rather, to see what we do next. Since some of the group is still together. My dog is licking my feet!
Like,
Weird.
He's got a foot fetish. Who can blame him with these fucking tootsies? Anyways.
gross.
True. We are gonna cut over to Flit first. So, just so I'm clear, who all is with Flit? It's Flit, Sindri, Sarah. Lily, are you with Flit at the moment?
Lily chose to stay with Genia.
I thought so, but I wanted to confirm. Alright. So, Flit, you take the rest of your friend group, a few of your friends, and you all abscond back towards the castle. Is there a... I know you said you were planning to go meet with certain individuals. Did you have a place that you would like to hit up for a place or person that you would like to hit up first?
Well, I think it would be honestly genuinely a shame to deprive Sindri of his role model, and but I'd probably just poke in to see what happened to Rovan first, but I'm assuming that he's passed out. So
You would
I'll
hear
just-
from, you would bump into Kieran, who would be like, "Oh, hey guys, there's a few more of you, and someone new I haven't met. Hello, metal person." The chest piece pops open. "Hi, I'm Sindri." "Oh, hi, Sindri. It is nice to meet you." She looks at you, Flit, a little confused.
Oh, he's an old friend of ours. We got
Oh.
separated. We got separated a while ago, but
Oh.
met back up recently.
Oh, so you're the... Ah, I see. I see. Reno made mention of someone he had to go get. I understand now. The pieces have come together. The puzzle is complete. I get it now. Well, Sidri, it is good to meet you. As for Flit, I guess I can tell you, well, I guess I can tell all of you, that Reno and I are on a, well, Reno with me there, are on the edge of a breakthrough, which we'll see what happens when that goes through, but a lot of stuff's going down. So, we'll see what that means.
Hearing that Kieran is helping out Reno is going to put a smile on Flit's face.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. My role primarily is to make sure he gets up every half an hour and stretches.
That's very important.
Also to make sure he eats and drinks.
That's super important.
It is. I have been picking up a few things though, and I've actually been like genuinely helping, but he mainly brought me in as, I'm gonna say, caretaking.
Even if that's the case, just kind of being around, you tend to pick up a few things.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
I've picked up a lot of stuff. He's currently working on the whole Breast of Muldoon case thing with the sage guy, the what was his name? Nightmare Sage. He thinks he thinks we're gonna have something pretty soon. I don't know. He's gone from researching now to planning, and the planning is what worries me.
I have to agree on that one. Still, thanks for kind of keeping an eye on him. He really just tunnel visions really hard.
He does. There have been a couple moments where he's forgotten I'm there, and I've scared him. Which, you know, that happens. Also, if you're looking for Theon, you probably won't find him. He is actually away at the moment. He has gone to see Cedric.
Oh.
I don't know why. It seemed important. So hopefully nothing bad. She's just kind of giving like the thumbs up.
Flit has that nothing, this is fine, everything is fine smile going on.
Mm-hmm. It's actually been a little quiet around here. Oddly so. If you're looking for Nicholas, though, he's in his workshop. We've had a few people coming and going the past few days while you guys have been gone. Canthmore and Alice came by and they were talking with Theon. It's been an interesting couple of days.
Yeah, for us too.
Garrett's still in the training hall. He's actually with Twitch if you wanted to go see them. And you can see Sindri is like, he's actually like physically writing these names down.
I assume he'd be like vibrating right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As for Rovan, Rovan came back and he gave me this bracelet, which she kind of flashes her wrist and she is wearing a bracelet. And then he said he was going to bathe, cheese, and sleep in that order.
there's just a moment of where Flit just kind of blanks, and it's like, that's understandable.
From his state, it seemed like you guys had been through it the past few days.
Well, there was a lot. I think Corey honestly got the biggest, is probably the most exhausted out of all of us.
Yeah, Corey came through actually a little bit ago. I think she's with Garrett and Nexus right now. Well, when I say that, I think she abducted Nexus from Garrett, but you didn't hear that from me.
Well, still, I might poke my head in there later. I don't know. I've got kind of an open day and a lot to do. You know how it is. But, I think we're gonna go... I think... Points to Sindri. I think one of us really, 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 really wants to talk to Nicholas.
That's me,
So, I think-
says Sindri, pointing at himself. That's me. I want to talk to him.
I think we're gonna start there.
Alright, well, if you guys need me, you can find me around. As for that, enjoy the quiet, even if it's only temporary. And she begins to move back to where she was going. CG.
I mean, it's true! I think Flit is going to go and see Nicholas first.
Okay. The trio of you go and you find Nicholas, who is, as he usually is, hard at work. And you see as Sindri enters the workshop, he's just like, whoa, just kind of like looking around like a kid in a candy store. And that seems to alert Nicholas, who is like, oh, hey guys, good to see that you're back. Question, did you have people who died and that's why they're not here? Or did they all turn into this mysterious metal person that you were following? Or both? I will accept both. And Sindri goes, hi, I'm Sindri. Hello Sindri, I am Nicholas. It's good to meet you. That craftsmanship is... Hold on. And he hops down from like the higher up area he's working at, and he starts like looking over Sindri's armor. That is quite some craftsmanship you've got there. Must have taken a lot of work. Sindri opens the pod and he's like, oh, thank you. I've been working really hard. You were actually sort of my inspiration. And Nicholas goes, oh, a fan. Oh, I like fans. Fans give me a bit of inspiration.
They also give you some ventilation.
You see he looks at you for like a hard moment of like, I don't get it. Oh, that's good. That's a good one, Flit. That's a good one. I get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a whole new sensation for him.
But yeah, we ran into Sindri a little bit after we concluded our business out in Haven, and you know, Reno apparently found him, and he came back with us, and we've known for a while.
So you're Reno's mystery man. This what it was? He said the Hellfighter, and Sindri goes, yeah, that's me. I've been
That's kind of
beating up.
quite a name.
It's a bit of a name, yeah. I've been beating up a bunch of bad people in the Underdark. Well, you've certainly been putting in work, and we appreciate that. And it's good to know that you are on the same wavelength as the rest of this group. So my question for you is, how in the know are you regarding what this group is exactly doing? A scale 1 to 10, maybe a 4, 5. Nicholas kind of nods. I see. We'll get you caught up. 1-on-1. We'll get you caught up. I would appreciate it, because I'm going to be honest, every interaction I have with someone new, I get really confused. Nicholas kind of nods. Then he turns to you, Flit. So, what exactly happened in Haven? Sounded like things were pretty bad there.
You could say that. I think. Well, there was some kind of like plot that someone was trying to pull off, and excuse me. We were able to thwart it and stop the insurgent, but she's gonna reach into her pouch and she's going to pull out one of the ancient silver scales.
You see a bit of a sullen look come across his face when you pull out the scale. I see.
I might not be the right one to tell you about it. I think you should probably talk to Kore a bit. But we...
I'm trying to find good music for this. Hold on. Continue.
It ended surprisingly peacefully.
That's good. That's really good. Thank you. May I? He kind of gestures for the scale.
But we'll hand it over.
He kind of looks over it. It's all things a very long story. One that I would feel bad only being able to tell a couple of you and not the group of you. So if you guys want to come by later and I can give you the rundown, well, and if you want to give me the rundown, we can have a bit of a chat about it.
I think I'd like that. At the moment, we're all a little bit spread out. We got a whole bunch of different things to do as soon as we came back. So, a few of us are just kind of, some of us are resting. I might take a little bit of time to myself. I know Corey is running around with Nexus. Corvin is in a completely different continent right now.
He's not in a completely different continent, for clarification.
Sorry.
He is only down here.
I'm in the same kingdom.
Okay, so it still counts.
He's in the Divine Isles.
Yeah, he's in the Divine Isles. But he'll be back.
I see. It sounds like this had quite the effect on you all the past few days.
You don't know the half of it. We even have a house now. How did that happen?
Wow, Mazel Tov! Sindri goes, Gesundheit.
But this was kind of the first thing I wanted to do because, again, I know that we have a lot that we need to discuss regarding, and she just kind of points to the scale, but I also know that while it's not quite a good time for it, you at least deserve to know a little bit, and gestures to Sindri. This also really needed to happen.
Sindri just kind of waves. Well, I appreciate you all stopping by, and Sindri, it was good to meet you. Here, how about I take Sindri from you guys, and I can sort of get him caught up on everything that's happened recently, and in the meantime, you guys can go do whatever you need to do with the rest of your day, and when you're all together and ready, you can feel free to come and find me.
Okay. That sounds good.
It'll give me a bit of time to prepare. He says, kind of tightly holding the scale in his hands.
But will knowingly nod. But you two have fun, okay? She just kind of like pats Sindri on the armor, which, considering she's a druid, she's like, ugh.
He turns to you and he just kind of whispers, I'm scared and excited.
He doesn't bite. He just occasionally makes things blow up.
My favorite. But
Once Ravon, I just whisper once more to Sindri, is like, oh, we want to talk about stories later. Let me tell you about Ravon's child later. That's a fun one.
his what?
And then she just kind of
Who-
pats him.
Who's the
Fun
mom? Was
time.
it that rabbit woman? I'll have to give him my congratulations. I didn't think that 9 months had passed that quickly.
We'll tell you about it later. Just some fun to look forward to in the future, Sindri.
Okay. And with that, I
And,
presume you take your leave, yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you wish to do now before we sort of swap the scene over a little bit?
There was what I wanted to kind of do originally, but I think
Uh-huh.
I can honestly, I think I can honestly wait on that, considering I just had a bit of a scene.
You sure?
Yeah, we can come back to me.
Okay. All right. Then, with that, give me one moment. Okay. With that, we cut over to the beautiful, lush, ocean-locked city of Mistra. Mistra is... The island is sizable, but pretty much like the entire thing is inhabited. It's basically... The entire island has basically been converted into one large town. It's like one of those, if you've seen fucking Judge Dredd, the like mega cities, which is just like all of the surrounding area just kind of compiled into one city. It's kind of like that. Obviously not as corrupt, but I guess that's what I get for making Judge Dredd the reference I chose. But the city is lush, it's beautiful, it's busy, and in the center of that city is a certain Eladrin bard who is currently making his way. Corvin,
Yes.
I presume you are heading for the home of the Miss Thorn that you met.
Yes, I am. Because, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
You good?
Sorry. I'm having a stroke. Yes. he
I
is
do
going
that
there.
too, bro. Don't worry.
It's the pizza. I don't know.
Hey, yo! I want a pizza. Anyways.
Pizza sounds fucking good.
I got some on the stove. You come on over. It'll
Yo,
take like
you got
12
like Red
hours.
Baron or anyways.
There's a place that I got spoiled with called Mellow Mushroom. Oh my fucking god.
Love mellow mushroom.
Oh, the spinach artichoke dip. I almost licked the fucking bowl clean.
Dip.
But with that, you have been here once before, and it takes you a little bit of time to sort of track down the house again, but once you sort of get your bearings, it doesn't take too long. And you pull up to the quote-unquote Thorn family home now. Quote-unquote. You knock on the
I was gonna
door.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll just knock on the door. Also, I could have swore her mom had a different last name.
Yeah, but for the sake of this being Ara's family, I'm just going with Thorn.
Gotcha.
Out of curiosity, what was the other last name, Joe?
Eberhard.
Correct. What was the first name? Tell me. Eyes emoji. I'm now getting into the habit of quizzing my players.
I'm trying to find that. But yeah. Here's Abergene Greylove.
That's exactly it.
Just gonna underline that. Okay.
But yeah, so you knock on the door, and Miss Greylove does answer the door, and she kind of answers a bit timidly, not really expecting visitors at this hour. And once she sees that it's you, she goes, "Oh, I see. So,
How is she?
she is..." And you see she pauses for a moment. "If I were to say she was fine, I'd be lying. She's better, though."
Did something happen when after I left?
No, not as far as I know. If you're looking for her, though, she isn't here. She spends most of her time on the beach. She says that's where she goes to gather her thoughts. She left just a few minutes ago.
Not really saying anything. He's just gonna kind of look a little absent-mindedly before kind of waltzing on off on kind of unapologetically not saying anything.
She sort of reacts in a way to where, like, she expected it, and she just kind of goes back inside and doesn't say anything either. Go ahead and Corvin, make me an investigation check. I almost said an observation check. I don't know.
I mean, technically that's right.
Technically, I would think that would be like a perception check, but whatever. Make me an investigation check.
Investigate. 27.
No, I need different music. Hold on. I want something that's a little sullen, but not too sullen. How's this? No, that's just dramatic. This might be fine. Yeah. It doesn't take you long. You figure chances are she's at the section of beach that is closer to wherever the beach would be in proximity to her home. You go out and you find, instead of her standard captain's garb attire, her hair has been let down. She's in standard, like, civilian clothing. She's got a bit of like just like a pant and shirt, nothing any too fancy. With its design, you think she might have borrowed it from her mom. She's got no boots on, just kind of letting her feet and toes kind of sink into the sand. But you see Captain Nara Thorne just kind of relaxing on the beach. And as you kind of get there onto the beach and you begin to sort of approach, you hear, go ahead.
That was good. As he's walking on the beach, he's gonna actually kind of whip out his mandolin and begin playing a small song about a rose drifting down a riverbank.
Okay.
He doesn't sing the parts, he just lets the strings do the talking.
As you do this, you hear from her, she kind of calls out, "You know, you're not very good at this."
Teleports like right next to her. Good at what exactly? Because he plucks on the strings some more. I believe I was at the top of my class of doing this.
Not what I meant, idiot. She kind of nudges you.
He just has like a very small smile. Just gives her a hug.
Now, what I mean is that I asked to be alone, and you're here after only a few days. And she kind of gives you that look of like, so, you wanna explain?
Oh, you know, harrowing adventures with dragons and demons with vendettas. Wanted to check in.
Sounds like y'all had a time.
Oh. It was frustrating, I will admit, but it was eye-opening, to say the least.
Eye-opening. That's definitely a word for it. These past few days. She says, kind of looking out at the water.
Also, if I recall correctly, you never gave me a specific time, and, well, Fae folk are very literal.
She kind of smirks a little bit. Yeah, I guess I didn't. That one's on me, I suppose. No, I've always been the kind of person who, when they need time on their own, they need it to be on their own, you know? They pull away from everyone. I've always been that way. I've always been the person who thinks that they can only really rely on themselves, and I realize that that's not really the case anymore. It's weird. It's almost like growing up in a way. Like when you realize that Cantaslaus isn't real.
Who?
Just the prime material legend, myth, child story of a big fat Goliath going around leaving presents in children's homes. Sorry, Bugbear, not Goliath.
So,
In some iterations, he's green. I don't know why.
So, this individual goes in and breaks into people's houses and leaves things. That's
He leaves
odd.
gifts for when the children are well behaved for the year.
And he doesn't ask anything of anybody.
No. Just the thing he does. He just likes seeing people be happy.
That is weird.
It's a little weird, yeah. It's also not true. I think. You see, she kind of looks around like, I'm not being watched, am I?
He just kind of tucks that away, and he just says, I understand if you need some more time, but sorry, that was my own voice cracking. It's like you said, you aren't alone to deal with everything. I mean, in just a few short months, you helped me with quite possibly a lot, actually.
Oh, trust me, it was a lot. She
I do
says,
apologize.
chuckling a little bit.
I do apologize for my past behavior.
No, you're fine. Hey, just think. At least your aunt isn't trying to kill you or whatever. Do you think she knows?
He stops and actually kind of like looks out a little bit.
Every time I look out at this water, I think about back to that day where she showed up on that boat with her posse. I don't want to call them friends because I doubt they are. They don't seem like the friendly type.
No, a few of them were more than happy to just leave their comrades behind after they disobeyed orders.
Our eyes met, and I felt something then that I couldn't quite place until now. And I sit here now wondering if she knew when she showed up on that boat who I was exactly, or if she didn't. If she knows now, if she figured it out. We've fought twice. I shot her. I turned into a werebear in front of you, which don't tell my mom about that, by the way. She doesn't know yet.
That's not really my place to tell.
But I just can't help but wonder if she's trying to spite me, I don't exactly know where I fit with her anymore. I don't know if she has plans for me, if she had plans for me. I mean, from what my mom was saying, she wanted me when I was young to essentially turn me into her. Or something. I don't know. It's all kind of
Yeah, but-
speculation at this point.
It is, and when it comes to things that make us paranoid, and believe me, if anyone's paranoid about what Marissa knows or doesn't know, it's definitely myself. But best best I've ever done was just focus on what's in front of me. Don't really have a solution, unfortunately.
And more than
And
that,
I'm not.
God.
No, go ahead.
More than that, I'm sitting here wondering what happens the next time we meet. Does she know that I now know who she is? Are we destined to come to blows again, kill each other? Am I some one of those fabled adventurers in one of those tragic stories that I always heard about from my dad? The whole thing is fucking bizarre and I hate it. I've never in my life had this many questions. Not about anything, not about anyone. Now it's like I'm staring at a big thing of fog on the sea.
The next time we see her, I'm killing her. I have enough magic packed stored away to disrupt everything that she could ever think about doing. And I have a couple more little tricks that she has no idea that I can do.
But will that be
As
enough?
I don't know. Frankly, it's one of the absolutes that It's not an absolute, and that kind of worries me.
Everything I've heard about her from my mom, I mean, it's always seemed like she's been too clever for her own good, too smart. She's always been steps ahead of people, and I can't help but wonder if any part of this, if all of this has been some sort of big grand scheme. If I was supposed to find out and that was supposed to draw me into something, if... I don't know. I think I'm thinking too much into it.
See, that's the thing about being too clever for your own good. You're always planning 10 steps ahead. But you always forget about steps 1 to 4. And then the moment that gets disrupted, they're on the back. But he looks like he's about to say something, but immediately kind of just stops, and he looks up. When it comes to like other, like, I guess you could say like everybody else, he does like kind of like put on like a face, but like when it comes to Aura, he doesn't really like, he lets his emotion shows, and he does look a little ashamed that he thought of it.
She looks at you. What?
I might have a solution, though I don't like it.
Yeah.
I could help you forget that you know anything about Marissa. Erase her from your memory. But that won't help. That doesn't solve the whole problem. That only amends it. That slaps a band-aid on. That doesn't solve anything.
She pauses. She thinks. She looks back. Back towards the city itself. Would I forget about her too?
the way I will do it, I would have done it, is that you would remember your mother, but you would only know her as an only child.
She thinks for a few moments. I don't know. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't tempting. But
Don't want to mess with. I don't want to charm you in any way. It feels like it would be too easy.
I feel like everything that's happened in the past few weeks, it's all been wild, and I've always been the person of making the best with what you got, you know?
To relive my life since coming to Plain, yes, I do know.
It's a tempting offer. It is. Just kind of leaving it all in the dust, moving on to something better. But I know I would never forgive myself if I didn't see this through to the end.
You are a very strong-willed and determined woman.
Damn right.
And he kind of like brings her in for a closer hug. I don't think I would have fell in love with a weak.
Can you repeat that? You cut out.
Oh, he said, I don't think I would have ever fallen in love with anyone lesser.
Yeah, I believe that. You have a weird taste in women.
Don't get me started.
I appreciate you coming out here. I just need a bit more time.
Don't be afraid to follow me.
I know.
He'll I was gonna say he'll give her the close hug has not stopped. He'll just kind of give her like a bit of more of a squeeze, give her a kiss, and kind of like get up off the sand.
Okay.
And he will kind of like twiddle some chalk in his hand and head towards the teleportation circle out there.
Okay. As you're continuing to leave, you hear her call out, "Hey,
He turns around.
kick some ass, yeah?"
Always. As he plays himself out.
Okay. You make your ways away, and after some time, you two find yourself back in Dragon's Reach with the rest of the group.
Sorry, you said you too?
Yes, like you also.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, wait, I thought she was staying. My bad.
Sorry. Or am I? No. But with that, we pull back to Dragon's Reach with the rest of our group, and we can throw on something not quite as dramatic. Let's see. Let's go with this. No, I want something different. I lied. I don't want that. Will I get banned for this? Done it before. We pull back to Dragon's Reach. And I suppose I should roll for somebody else, huh? Ravana's gonna go last, because Ravana's fucking sleeping. He's gonna be out for a few hours. So let's pull over to Lily. Lily, what are you doing exactly?
Well, Lily would, I guess, be assisting Genia with whatever she needed. I'm strong.
Genia is just kind of doing small, like, at-home projects around the house. She's, like, moving furniture. She's kind of, like, sprucing up a couple of the spots around the house. She has been repainting one of the rooms. It just seems that she's doing just, like, at-home projects.
I really like what you've been doing with the place.
Thanks. I've been putting a lot of work into stuff around here. A lot of thought.
I'm sorry I've been gone so much.
You've got important stuff to be doing.
You're important too.
I am hardly as important as the fate of the world, alright?
You're the fate of my world.
That's gay.
I'm the gayest.
But not unappreciated. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, of course.
I messed up really bad at work. Like, really bad.
How so?
I may have really damaged one of the booths in the shop. I may have gone a little overboard with Nicholas's fun little invention, and yeah, this kind of hiatus I've been taking from work is not exactly voluntary.
Things happen.
Yeah, I know, and it's not like I was fired. They can't fire me. They need me. Ooh, they need me. But it's kind of put a bit of perspective to mind of I can't keep getting lost in my work. And I need to learn to appreciate more of the stuff around me. Like this fucking painting that has been, I'm pretty sure tilted since the moment we moved in. Lily. This painting that I know I keep fixing and it keeps getting tilted again.
Genia, I am 3'2". I can't reach the painting.
Yes, you can. You have arms.
Little arms.
She squints at you a bit. I know you're the one messing with the
I
painting.
squints back. Are you sure it's not Frostbite?
Frostbite kind of peeks out at hearing his name. She squints at Frostbite. Frostbite squints back at her. It might be Frostbite. But somebody keeps tilting the painting even though I keep putting it back.
Again, it could be Frostbite.
In fact, I don't even remember really getting this painting. Did this painting come with the house? The painting in question is just like a it looks just like a bowl of fruit. Just a really, like, overly fancy bowl of fruit.
Should I roll for investigation?
Make me history check.
17.
You're pretty sure it came with the house. It is also not a very good painting.
Pretty sure it came with the house. I don't like it though.
I don't think I do either. I thought you got it, and so I'm getting rid of it. She just rips it off the wall. I'm tired of this painting. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. I don't know who keeps tilting it. I don't know if this was some ploy to get me to throw away the painting, but I'm doing it. Frostbite. Frostbite squids at her. It kind of sticks out his tongue a little bit. She sticks out her tongue back at Frostbite.
I love interactions like this so fucking much. I'm trying to not die from fucking laughing.
The question is now, where did the painting come from? Was it there to begin with? Was it not there to begin with? Did somebody break into your house and put a painting in? Did a ghost? Does a ghost keep tilting the painting? Is this a ploy from Genia, some elaborate prank? Who knows?
It was actually me.
But you watch as Genia goes outside and yeets the painting of like streets down the way like a fucking frisbee.
I swear.
And it's just gone.
If that painting is hung up tomorrow, we are moving.
If that painting is back tomorrow, I'm tearing the house down with my bare hands.
You probably could.
Which
That's kind of hot.
Which would be fine, considering that we can now pay it off and nobody can yell at us if we damage it.
Right, but we can also resell it.
I feel like we would need to put significantly more work into it before we resell it, though. Otherwise, we would just kind of get the same price back, wouldn't we?
I mean, we have the money to.
What would we
Stares
even
at the
do?
bag. Raise the ceilings.
She thinks about that for a moment. Raising the ceilings might be nice. I am quite tall. I'm not exactly uncomfy, but I'm not against the idea.
Vaulted ceilings are nice.
Yeah. Ooh, do you think we could get one of those like fancy like cooking cutting trays that I see people using now?
Oh, absolutely.
Like they got like the little shapes and everything. That'd be cute.
Lily just absolutely is beaming in this conversation.
Lily, what is your passive perception?
16.
You notice that around Genia's finger, where you spotted it the first time, there is, I believe you spotted it the first time, there are a couple stitches around the base of one of her fingers.
What did you do?
I told you I was hurt in a work accident. You remember hearing her mentioning this quite a bit of time ago when you all went out drinking together on your big, like, fucking, like, 8-way date, whatever the fuck it was.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it's still healing. Surprised the stitches have lasted this long, TBH.
Can I make a medicine check?
Sure. Make me a medicine check.
$19.
been long enough that you're pretty sure this finger should have healed by now.
This should have healed by now, Genia.
Should it?
Look, I'm not a doctor, but I know enough about medicine.
I'm sure it's fine. It's not like it hurts or anything. Much. Anyways, we gotta go grocery shopping and we gotta pay off this house, don't we?
Yeah. And Lily will look at the bag. Also, maybe find a bank, because that's a lot to carry.
A bank would probably be good.
Yeah.
Here, let me go in and change into something more town-esque on the town clothes, and then we can go.
Okay.
She heads back inside, and you go to follow, and Frostbite pops out, kind of looks at you nervously.
Can I? I would like to divine sense.
Okay.
Just Lily feels uneasy.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, I gotta read through this real quick. Hold on, just stretching real quick. Oh, sorry.
You're making me nervous.
Lily,
Yes.
you throw up your divine sense. Something feels off. You're not sure what it is. And you feel a massive, stench kind of come over your body. The smell of undead. You follow this smell as you enter back into your house, and you're like, that's weird. Why do I sense this? And you enter into your bedroom. You find the origin of the smell coming from Genia, who turns at you and goes, "Hey, what's that look for?"
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Why?
I may need to rain check on helping you out today, if that's okay.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Are you okay?
Lily kind of thinks on, how to word things. I just remembered, I'd been asked to help out when I'd gotten back. And it may have slipped my mind that I meant to.
Make me a deception check.
Yes, I love when charisma fails me the most.
Lily, sensing danger, as you are one to do, you go to your survival instinct and you kind of reach down for the hilt of your blade as you're saying this. And Genia seems to take notice. And as she looks at you and goes, "Well, that's odd. Your friends seem to mention that they actually had quite a bit of free time." And she tilts her head. And something about it causes you to just kind of fumble and drop the hilt of Dandelion. What do you do?
I pick up Dandelion slowly, still not, of course, pulling out the blade or anything. Kieran, she didn't come with us. The little bunny.
Yes, I'm familiar.
I know she had plenty of stuff going on. I think she had asked something of me when I'd gotten back. Again, I could be wrong. There's a lot of new names and faces to remember. And she thinks for a minute.
As you're beginning to think, Genia goes, "Lily, you seem really nervous. Are you okay?" And she takes a step towards you.
One second, there's something I'm trying to remember. It is in somewhere in my sheet.
While you're doing this, are you in like the doorway to this room?
Probably not. Her defenses are up, but it's still Genia. She knows this situation. She's military. She's trained for this shit.
But you are like fully inside the room.
Presumably so.
Okay. Do you need
You
another moment to
remember-
find this thing on your sheet?
No, I think I found. I was just trying to read over what everything did. I forget what all my blade does sometimes. You remember when I became a paladin, right?
I do. You woke up in the middle of our bed. Big. Yeah, I remember. It was only a few days ago. Maybe a week ago.
Hart, how long has it been?
No more than 2 weeks at most.
Has it really only been that long?
Yeah, you guys do a lot of shit in a short amount of time.
Because I'm level... God, what? 4 in paladin now?
Welcome to D&D campaigns where all the timing for level ups is fucky as hell.
That's a weird thing.
Actually, I guess you guys did have a significant amount of downtime, didn't you? After you fought,
Yeah, we had a couple weeks of downtime, I
Yeah,
thought.
so
It's been almost a month
it
at
would
least.
be probably closer to 3 to 4 weeks. So to correct that, yeah, no, about a month ago, a few weeks ago, you woke up big in the middle of our bed.
I still haven't figured out why. I still haven't figured out what called that to me. And now I have this, and she kind of holds out Dandelion. Still not pulling out the blade because she does remember her blade is attuned to her feelings. She's, I wouldn't say nervous, but definitely uneasy.
Lily, make me an insight check.
$15.
As you're kind of having this conversation, she's been slowly like approaching you, trying to figure out what exactly is going on with you. As you hold out the handle to the sword, she hesitates and she stops visibly. You've been very odd since that happened, and you came home with this weird magic sword, and I don't know, things have been crazy.
I know it's been a lot, and time's kind of gotten away from me, honestly. I didn't realize how little of the time had been.
She takes another
That's
step
kinda
towards
why-
you.
That's kind of why I want to talk with Flit about my mom, because this has something to do with her, and I don't know what it is. I've always ran from my past, Jeannie. I don't want to run from it anymore.
You said your mom died, didn't you?
No, my dad did. I thought my mom died too. But she wasn't there.
Huh.
I don't know if she's alive or not. She may not be. This may all be just a... I don't know. And
It's around this point she gets up, kind of down onto your level. Then we can figure this out together. You know? We're a team. She puts her hand on your shoulder. Same hand with the stitches around the finger. The divine sense begins to just pelt this gross undead stench at you. What do you do?
as a team. And she will put Dan is Genia squeezing at all? Is Genia like showing any indication of hurting me?
No.
Okay. He
She's
lets out a breath.
She's looking at you fairly genuinely. If you want to insight, you can.
I would like to.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
First, oh, I know which one is it. Da-da-da. Would my channel divinities, do I have to be vocal when I use them?
What do you mean?
My actually that one. My empathetic guidance.
I would say for this, no.
I would like to use that.
Okay. Go ahead and make me the insight check with +5.
11.
11.
Ah.
She seems genuine. Lily,
Yes.
frostbite feels tense around your neck as this is happening. What do you do?
I have a genuine question. Over this time, how close to frostbite would you say I am?
Close to you?
Would it be like enough for, say, if frostbite were to know how to play dead without me having to tell him to play dead?
Make me an animal handling check with advantage. We'll see if you spent time teaching frostbite things like how to play dead.
Oh, 8.
I would say no. Not on command, at least.
Well, I know what I'm doing during our next break.
You seem so nervous. You've been acting different. You've been eating less.
Have I? I haven't really been home much.
Which is why I've been keeping track of your behaviors while you have been home. It all started ever since this thing with Organa. Actually, Argona is the name I was going for, not Organa. With Argona, with this thing with your body.
I mean, yeah, it's been a lot. I was military before I was, an adventurer now, and yeah, it's a lot. I can't wait to get it, a break. But it's what I do. I save people.
Yeah. She smiles.
Insight.
Insight? Go for it.
It's another 11. Can I refresh real quick?
Feel free.
Look, they're being mean.
This is so appropriate as well.
There's 3 6s and I don't like it.
While you're refreshing.
Number of the beast.
This is so spooky.
I just want to make sure that you're okay as well. I mean, you
And I
just had this whole
promise.
excursion with a dragon, which you still really haven't told me what exactly went down yet.
Because honestly, I don't understand half of it. I don't. I wish I did. But everything's been going on since before. And with everything being connected, it feels like sometimes I just miss pieces. Or
You and your
I don't
friends
know.
do a lot.
they do. They do so much, and it's wonderful to be. I kicked my desk. Ow! That hurt. My blanket got stuck.
Fuck!
Shit recovers.
You and your
Oh.
friends are always working so hard. You're always doing so much, and now you're home with all this money that you brought back. I didn't even know if you were coming back. It's beginning to worry me. You could just, if you wanted, I mean, this is a lot of money. This is more than really anyone has in their entire life. We could just call it here if we wanted. You could stop going out on these crazy adventures. You could stop putting yourself in harm's way. We could, I don't know, we could retire. Isn't that what you want?
I have to see this through.
But why?
Because I became part of it. When I joined them, I promised I would see this through.
You don't owe them anything.
But I do. They've saved my life too. Sometimes by unconventional means, but they've saved my life too.
And what if you go out on one of these journeys and I lose you?
How about this? There's plenty of money. I can get, what is it? A ascending stone, right? Or something for us to keep in contact.
You're not answering the question.
I don't know. I worry about that too. You think I don't? It's not like I enjoy being away from you, Genia.
Then why do you keep leaving? At this stage, she stands up. You said you'd forgotten to do something, so guess you better make sure that you're not running too late. Your friends will wonder where you are.
Lily takes a heavy breath. Yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, but we do need to put the rest. I don't know. We do have a safe here, right?
In the house?
Presumably, I mean.
I would think you would probably have bought a safe. Yeah, I'll give that to you for free.
Preach.
Even if it's just like a small one.
We have a safe. We can keep it there for now.
Alright.
Genia. Lily grabs her hand.
Her hands are normally warm and inviting. But now they're cold.
Still without hesitation, I just need you to trust me, please. Everything will be okay, I promise. I don't think that I'm gonna be out too much longer. It feels like everything's a lot. It is a lot. It stresses me out too. Please just trust me.
One second. She turns and she looks at you. Your friends are waiting.
Lily, sighs heavily and will let go of Genia's hand. Yeah. And, she'll collect.
I don't know what that is, but alright.
No, I'm trying to think of how much she would take. She'd take half, so that's about 1,200. She'll take 1,200 of what she has, and I'll send you how much I have, so
Okay.
you will know.
So you take half of the money and you leave, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. You take half of the money, you leave the rest inside the safe within your home. And you feeling somewhat sullen. Honestly, probably unsure of how to feel. You make your leave, and I presume you go to find your friends.
Yes. In a panic. So she would probably be paced pretty quickly.
Okay. All right. You go and you move without looking back. And you go to find your friends. And I believe that is a good spot for a break.
Fuck!
Hart, you are a fucking asshole. I'm
Oh, boy.
gonna go take a break while you fucking
we're
make
in
me
trouble,
cry
aren't we?
again. Fuck!
What's the problem,
We're in
guys?
trouble.
What's the
Aren't
problem,
we?
guys?
Because my eyes couldn't be puffy enough.
I don't know, it's hard. You know what you did.
What's... I don't understand. What happened?
Doesn't
blacked
mean
out.
so much. Uh-huh.
I just wanted to go shopping, damn it.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, sure. Sure, we'll
Yeah.
get to that.
Sure.
With that being
And
said,
it's all sunshine and fucking rainbows.
with that
You
being
bastard.
said, we are going to take a break. I'm going to throw on some lively music. And I need to thank Bob, Bam, with the raid of a party of 17. Hello, if you've never been here before, my name is Fighting Tart. I'm a variety streamer. I do D&D, I do variety games, and we are in the middle of what is apparently now a very tense session of our long-running D&D game, War of the Shattered Sun, where nothing bad happens and things always go correctly.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob. I hope you had a good stream, homie. Was it Maelstrom Night?
Yep.
Yep.
I always forget it's Sunday is Maelstrom Night, and I don't know why,
Yeah.
because of course it always is. It's never changed.
Well, it technically has changed. He used to do it on Saturdays, and then he did it on Sundays.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. But that being said, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. You guys enjoy this nice music and your thoughts.
Yay.
Real talk
Progress.
here. Real
Real
talk. Either that's Amnon, Marissa, the necromancy guy, or a fourth party that we are not entailed to.
See, I'm inclined to believe it's Amnon, mostly because he's done this shit before. Granted, he always picked Diana as a disguise.
To be
Yes.
fair, he looks pretty good in a dress.
Yes, Amnon picked a loved one as a disguise.
Yep.
That being said, I actually
I wouldn't
don't
put
think
it
it's
past
Amnon.
So So what you thinking? New person?
I'm thinking third party. I'm thinking this might have something to do with Lily's mom.
It's possible. especially-
undead!
No, not that.
Well, what I want to know is what that painting was of.
Oh, don't tell me it's like that Fulgrim scenario.
No, it's gonna be the fucking. It's a Dorian Gray scenario.
No.
Thank you,
won't.
CG.
Genie looks back at it and she turns into an apple.
Okay,
Also,
hear me out.
th-
The real genie
also
is stuck in the painting,
Probably.
and
this is something that was inside that painting or was using the painting as a...
I love how in depth you guys are getting about this. I'll tell you right now, there was nothing about the painting. It was just the painting.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Like,
I was about
Don't
to
look
say.
too hard into it. It was just a little
Hey,
funny
spit,
bit
like,
with the painting.
You can't press.
You spent 10 minutes with the fucking painting and not give us an idea.
Plus
Look,
Milers.
You pressed the paranoia button. You
I'm
can't.
sorry. I'm processing with ice cream.
Don't you dare use that fucking emote.
Yes, please use the one more. Spam that motherfucker. Do
I
it.
will burn everything to the ground.
I'll do it in your stead.
Well, looks like I'm going on a killing spree.
Good old Zippy.
Hate you all.
You deserve it.
What did I do? Did you not already get enough satiation from watching me suffer and curse Strahd?
No, because I didn't get to watch it.
Bro, you remember how this all started, this whole zipper mouth thing, right?
Yes.
So, like, is it because he got too close to it, not, like, far away from it?
Just you leave me to my insane ramblings.
You can't keep asking me for answers to a puzzle when I said I'm not giving you answers and I'm not answering your questions.
But that's the purpose of the questions, so that way I can formulate and potentially create an answer.
Yes, but he literally said, plead the fifth.
We're not even in a goddamn courtroom. I will pull out the law books.
The world is my courtroom. I don't know.
Then I'll declare a fucking mistrial.
Next time,
Uh,
just pick up Commune, forehead.
Just pick up Commune forehead. Like Diana.
Yes. Zipper mouth. Wall of zipper mouth.
This session went in a direction I didn't expect it to. I'm happy.
Why do you do this to me? Every time I'm having the fucking roughest moments of my life.
That is not my fault.
God, you do it every time!
That is not my fault.
It's me with the why are you always leaving? Bro, I got fucking... I just...
Bro.
I got
Babe.
broken up with yesterday, dude.
Why are you always leaving? Babe, it's my job!
Either I get this bread or we get homelessness. Your
Your
choice.
conversation with your dog. Why are you always leaving? I literally have to.
You think I want to not leave? I want to stay here.
I would love nothing more than to stay home and fucking sleep all day.
I'd love for my eyes to not be red and puffy from crying. Thanks.
Fucking
I
me
need to
staring at
make
this
this
week.
bread. I have become a whole grain whore.
All right. Is everyone here? Roll
Possibly.
call. CG.
Uh,
J Frost.
What up?
Joe.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. And River.
Hi, I'm River. My best friend Tart likes to bully me.
Joe, do the laugh.
No, I don't think so.
You know what? Fair enough. Alright. Let me
Y'all
find
over here.
let me find some music for us. And we will get back
I
to
fucked that quota, but you know what? Fuck it.
Actually, no, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do my favorite one. We come back to our session. Lily, you are quickly on the move following the events of your home, and you are unsure as to where the majority of your party is, so you begin to comb through the streets, and you eventually find that the entirety of the group has come together again, has begun to make their way towards the third wish. They actually seemed like they were coming your way to come and get you, so that way you could all go to the third wish together. So for clarification, it's your party as well as Diana.
Okay.
Actually, no, Diana would not be there. I lied. Actually, I'll roll. I'm gonna roll because Diana may be busy, because, you know, obviously. Okay, never mind. Diana is there. You will all see Lily quickly approaching your group.
Flit will wave her down.
Anyone could probably tell that Lily looks a little pale. Now, mind you, Lily is a forest gnome. She's pretty tan. So for her to look pale, it's pretty uncommon.
You okay, Lily?
No, I'm not. Something's wrong with Genia.
She was fine earlier.
Remember that work accident? She'd gotten in and she'd gotten some stitches on her hand.
Uh-huh.
Corey will
They
speak up. Yeah, I was the one who pointed it out.
They still haven't healed.
Oh. Okay.
It's been enough time, stitches like that should have healed by now. And
Diana kind of shrugs. Maybe she's a slow healer.
I used my divine sense and above game you said undead, right?
Undead.
And all I felt was undead.
I imagine every single person in the party stiffens up at that.
I assume Diana just has like the whitest eyes and like the most like furrowed brow at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what's going on. She felt really off, and I was supposed to go grocery shopping with her. We were just talking, and she got upset because I've been gone so much, and I'm always putting myself in harm's way.
Well, wait. This is Diana. So, what incited you to use your divine sense? The stuff with the finger?
Yeah, honestly, it didn't seem normal that it hadn't healed, and I don't know.
And what about right now? Do you sense anything?
I could use my divine sense.
Are you going to use divine sense again?
Yes.
Okay. Your divine sense goes up and you detect nothing.
Nothing. It was coming from her hand.
Clarification, that's not what I said.
If I thought that was my bad.
It was coming from her.
Her. it was coming from her. I don't know what's going on. And I haven't been around to know what she's been up to.
Well, clearly something's not right. Diana kind of looks to the rest of the party.
I think we're all thinking of the same person right now.
It wouldn't be the first time they did something like this. She shudders a little bit.
There's something else. It was kind of something I just kind of blew off when we were talking, but now that you bring this up, I think it's relevant. Do you remember when we were talking about your mother? Genia seemed oddly interested when we switched the topic to that conversation.
I honestly don't know much about my parents.
But they might. Whoever, like, if this is an imposter, they might know what this is about. Might have more information. And
Lily will stiffen up at even the idea of it not being Genia.
Lily, I believe this was before you joined us, actually. Correct? So, I know after the ball was when we went to reclaim Dry Hollow.
Yes.
But I'm forgetting about when we went to the sea. Was that before or after?
That was after.
Okay.
You guys had
Much
Lily at
after.
that point.
Okay.
Yep.
That would have been, I believe, Lily's first proper encounter with the Blood Talons. Because she would have seen Amnon, Lucian, and Bison.
Do you remember when we were in the the underwater city?
Yeah.
You remember the person who was posing as Diana?
Makes a face. Yeah. How would I know, though?
Well,
I tried not to alert her of anything, but she knew something. She knows something's wrong.
How did you get out of there?
She let me go.
Diana looks to the rest of you. I don't like that.
I don't
me
either. I have a question, Tart.
Sure.
Someone, posing as someone. Do they get, memories too, or is it, just illusion?
Make me an Arcana check.
I also have blind sight.
Blind sight does not work in that way. You're thinking
Okay.
true sight.
$15?
You have a hat of disguise self, and nobody you've ever you haven't personally put on the disguise to make yourself look like someone else that you know, but you're pretty confident if you did, you wouldn't get their memories as well. From your experience, it's just illusion.
Okay.
But you've been with Genia for an extended period of time. And haven't noticed anything like that.
I will say, Lily probably would have locked the safe and everything And if it's that case, that means if it is someone, they won't know. And I mean, if they know how to get into a safe, that'll be a different story because I'll know at that point it's not Genia.
My question: would Genia have known the locker or the vault combination?
Actually, probably not because Lily got the house before Genia moved in.
Okay. Continue.
I put half my money in my safe. Genia doesn't even know the combination to it. I got the house before she had moved in, so
I know a way. Well, here, I have an idea. If we want to see if it's Genia or if it's been replaced, and we want to do it covertly, Flit pulls out the scrying orb. Why don't we check up on Genia?
probably somewhere better than, the middle of a town. Looks around.
I mean, we could just do it inside. I may convince Arxis to let us use his back room.
I was about to say, if we're going to start doing all sorts of high-level magic, perhaps we should do it in a place where that sort of thing is common. And I think Arxis would be fond of the gossip.
Oh, they live.
Do you think he would lend us his backspace?
Just ask politely.
I'm sure he wouldn't even need that. I'm sure we would get halfway through the sentence and we'd be in the back room.
It's highly possible, but I thought I was being clever.
Alright, we should probably move then. Try to do this quickly.
Lily nods anxiously.
So, from what I've gathered, you guys are moving to the third wish.
I think that's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't think we told Genia that's where we were going, just that we were...
You told Genia that you had something you said that they needed you for something. You didn't
Yep.
say what it was, though.
To be fair, this is totally what that would be. Like, hey, we're going shopping. We need you.
That's true. So who knows? But the group of you all head over to the third wish. All of you. Even Ravan, who woke up being told that they were going to go shopping.
There goes shopping.
You all
Snacking on wake-up cheese.
Yeah. You all make your way to the third wish, and as you enter, you are, of course, greeted in the most flamboyant manner you can imagine. Hello, my lovelies! Oh, my favorites, it's so good to see you again. Please come in, come in. You all look like you have been through hell in a handbasket.
Oh, darling, you have no idea. Say, hey, kind of a curious question. Would you allow us to use your back room? We just need to check in on somebody real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Go right on back there. And if you need me for any of my services, please come and find me.
Oh, for sure. Wouldn't dream of it at all.
I trust that focus has been doing wonders for you all.
It was a huge help when we were out in the desert.
Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. Well, please, go on. I will be here if you need me.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
we can... this is something... Flit's just going to kind of give an eye out and see if she happens to notice a certain goblin kind of wandering around.
Make me a perception check.
Perception.
Flip
Oh, sorry.
2 GM again.
That's okay. I will let it slide. It was a 21.
Jamie.
I did me a toggle.
You do, as you guys are kind of moving towards the back, you do see what appears to be two goblin individuals. One on a like step stool, putting books on a shelf, and the other one, passing the books from a box on the floor up to them.
Hey, let's fucking go. But that is really nice. For later.
Yes. Let me actually see. Hold on. I have dropped this dice twice now into my lap. As you guys begin moving past, Skritlix does kind of turn and see you all and go, "Oh, hey guys."
Hi, Scrit.
Hello.
We'll catch up in a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess.
And Flit, for once, probably the only time I think Skrit has ever looked at it, Flit has a very serious look on their face.
They catch it and they are like, yeah. We'll talk later.
So I imagine we head to the back room.
You all do head your way back to the back room. This is a room that seems to be primarily for conducting rituals, scrying, anything you can imagine. There are a couple of tables around with various components for various spells. And I presume you guys would like to use the scrying orb. Alright. So you all are scrying on Genia, yes?
Correct.
Okay. Let me see. I hate how it, like, I hate the way it shows the spell.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get it clipped for you.
We don't have anything of hers on hand.
Yes,
do we?
I do. I have the pink lily barrette, the one that Genia gave me.
Here you go, Tart.
Thank you. I was trying to see the save modifiers because I hate the way it's stacked in Roll20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's kind of shit.
Okay. You send your scrying orb out, and you wait to see what exactly you see. But nothing comes up. You see nothing.
You see tears almost start to well in Lily's eyes.
Hold on. The spell has a chance to fail. You can try again. And Flit is going to cast Scrying a second time.
I will remind you that on a successful save, the target isn't affected and they can't use it. You can't use it again to scry the same target for 24 hours.
Okay.
I'm not
fair
saying
enough.
that that's what happened. I'm saying that that is part of it. Before you
All right,
burn
so-
another 5th level slot.
I did not know that, so thank you.
Yes, it's right
haven't-
under the where it says knowledge and connection, where it has the save modifiers. It says on a successful save, the target isn't affected, and you can't use the spell against it again for 24 hours.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yes?
So, mostly to see if it's our suspicion, you could always scry on Amnon.
That's what I was thinking next. It's a lot riskier, but we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have some of this blood.
Do we have any of those antidotes? Because that would probably contain some of his blood.
I still have part of the jar that kept Diana's severed hand in there.
That's... What?
That's
No!
different.
Why?
That is much different. That would,
I
think that would
also
work on
do
Diana.
not believe that was not taken from you at some point.
Probably was. I just still have that in my fucking notes. Like, hey, jar with hand.
I believe Nicholas specifically took it to try and use it to help work on an antidote.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I can get rid of this thing.
Do we have any of antidotes? Or do we not?
Is it in it? Are there any in anyone's inventory?
Hold on one second. And daggers.
I'll check the other members of the party who aren't here. Whose players aren't here, I should say.
Which one are the antidotes? Because I have a bottle of antivenom.
Yeah, I have antivenom.
And I have
too.
what I labeled morphine, the good shit. Look!
It's morphine time.
The anti-venom we picked up in, Haven.
Corey does not. Let me check Sarah. Let me see. Damn, y'all got a lot in your fucking inventory. Can y'all relax?
It's almost like
Shit.
it's almost like we've gained 10 levels in this game and had 100 sessions.
I know, crazy. Sarah does not. Let me check Diana.
Diana honestly seems like the person who would be most likely to have it.
And you would be right. She has one.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna use that in the ritual?
Does it consume the item?
No.
I was gonna say, I don't think so.
Okay. Then I think I would do so.
Okay. Give me one moment. As I'm looking for a thing.
I'm
'Cause
just
Google
for
Drive has a lot of shit on it.
fair enough. Just for housekeeping purposes, I'm going to cast Scrying again.
Okay. Ah!
Eh.
I was messing with my dice, so I wasn't rolling, I promise. Unless I was. Okay. I see. So what's the modifier? Let me see. Save
Minus
modifier.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has to roll a 29 to save.
Also,
Yeah.
we are familiar with the target, so that's an additional -5. So -15.
That's true. Your vision goes out. And it comes up with nothing.
But we know the spell was cast this time.
You know that it did absolutely try to pick up on him.
Okay. Flick kind of blinks and...
Give me an Arcana check.
If it's what I think it is, I'd like to do it with advantage because I have history with anti-detection stuff.
I will give you advantage.
14.
Both times felt like something was blocking it.
Oh, bitch.
Flit's going to kind of blink back in. That time the spell took hold. I still got nothing. And she kind of looks over to Lily. It's not good, but something is interfering with this. And at the very least, I think that means that the worst possible scenario hasn't happened.
If Hamnon can't be scryed on, providing that is what happened, if he's got something blocking it, what about other members of the Blood Talons? We haven't really taken the chance to try and scry on them either. I don't know if the old guard has done it though. Do we want to try on someone else? See if we get through?
I'm out of slot, or I'm out of capability to cast that spell for the day. Someone else will have to do it.
And if I would make a
Go
if I
ahead.
would make a recommendation, Bison or Ariana, or maybe Elrock. Though Elrock, I think, would know that he's about to be tried on.
Bison would probably be the easiest, I think.
I doubt that.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Why do you doubt it?
Personally speaking, we know nothing except one name. And that's it. No one's ever seen his face. We don't really know what he truly is.
At the same time, that kind of applies to all of them.
We know how it works is it doesn't really know if we know his name or not. We've seen him physically. Because we've seen him, we can scry on him. And hell, even if you heard of someone, you look into it. Granted, it's not going to work as well.
And in terms
what-
of scrying, both Corey and I can do it if we want to look into somebody else.
And what connection do any of us have?
We've physically seen every single one of them, though.
So we have, for the sake of the spell, it gets stronger if you have met the person, so that would count.
We did have a conversation with Bison, albeit a little short, but
We had a better conversation with the hunter.
and he's dead.
Or so we
Presumably.
think. That one, I would be more willing to put money upon.
Do any of us have anything from the Blood Talons?
Not particularly.
Amnon was our best lead. I mean, I suppose we could go for Marissa.
I highly doubt that will work.
And why is that?
Probably.
Because she knows magic. If anyone knows how to block it, it's going to be Marissa.
What about the neck? What about that? The skinny one?
Elrock.
Yeah.
If I were to take a guess, I'd hazard a guess that he's probably the one dishing out this ability for them to block scrying.
I was going to
I-
say yes, same example.
Name after name, Lily just, you could see her her face just falls.
Hmm. There's. Do we want to just pick one?
Let's try Bison.
I have to agree.
that seems like the best bet.
Okay, so you guys are going to attempt to scry on Bison.
Sounds like it.
So, I believe it would just be a straight roll for this, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Give me one moment. So I need to pull up stuff. There's a moment that passes as the spell conducts. I guess I should ask, is Corey doing this or is Diana doing this?
Diana, I think.
Okay. Diana sends out the scrying eye, or whatever you want to call it. Sends out the spell. After a few moments, she comes back. No, nothing.
They have to be doing protection then.
They have to. Which, I mean, makes sense. Otherwise, we would just have been able to watch them from the very beginning. Doesn't make it any less annoying, though. Do we have any other lead we could do?
I have one. Remember, I still do have true seeing. I could always make Lily be able to see who's possibly behind this. Who's behind Genia?
We could do it. The whole thing seems sketchy, though. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't try it, but I mean, what if whoever it is, if it even is anyone, and this isn't some completely out of left field possibility we haven't considered yet? I mean, what if they're onto us?
We might be able to figure that out, actually. Remember when I said that Genia seemed interested when we were talking about Lily's mom? I mentioned that I would be back to help, right? They probably would want in on that. If they've figured us out, we'll probably have our answer by then.
But I don't really want to put us in harm's way in order to figure it out.
Sarah speaks up. Lily, you wanted to scry on your mom, didn't you?
Yeah.
If we can't scry on any member of the Blood Talons, and we're presuming that this thing with Genia has some connection to them. So, my thought process is, Sarah starts to say, if this is Amnon, if Amnon is disguised as Genia, and Amnon has some interest in Lily's mother, why don't we go around and try to see if we can scry on the mother? You have her box, don't you?
Yeah. Lily will pull out the box and open it and set Dandelion's hilt inside the one side.
You guys all looking into this box can see that on the other side of it, there is a slot where it looks like there was a necklace or a pendant or something. Also, hi, Punk!
Ponkles.
Bunkles. Oh.
No.
Meowdy.
Uncles.
How's that?
Hello.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, you missed some shit.
Yeah.
I see.
So to catch you up, just real quick, TLDR, Genia was acting a little off. Lily did divine sense on her and got traces of undead.
I see.
So you guys are trying to piece together what exactly that means. You guys are currently in the back room of the Third Wish with your scrying orb. You guys have attempted to scry on Genia, Amnon. You tried to scry on another member of the Bloodhounds to see if they all have something preventing them from being scryed on. And now you're just discussing potentially scrying on Lily's mother. All the 3 scrying attempts thus far have yielded 0 results.
Also for housekeeping, Flit used 2 slots, Diana used 1.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Which I did look at your sheet, Punk. You have all your spell slots back because you guys got a long rest.
Okay, I haven't prepared my spells,
All good.
admittedly.
Oh, hey, keep scrying for today. Smile.
Hold on 1 second, hold on. We're trying to track Lily's mom now?
Well, Flit, you mentioned that Genia, and Sarah says this with air quotes, had some interest in this conversation about Lily's mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's true, then it seems like detecting the mom is a good lead, right?
I think that's true.
Guess that's our best bet.
Worst comes to worst. I have a backup idea.
As well as I.
Do we want to gauge these backup ideas before we start throwing out more 5th level spells?
Perhaps.
It will take me a little bit of time. You do this, and I will take a small bit of time.
That's vague.
Yeah, I don't really like vagueness right now.
It's
Give
not
me about.
possible.
Give me. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's hard to describe. It kinda came to me in a dream.
Is it a ritual?
Yes.
That's all you had to say?
Look, I'm not good with words, okay? Shut up.
It's his dump stat.
True.
Above game, it really is.
You're paladin, of course it is.
I don't need to think, I just need a smite.
True.
What's a paladin's casting?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought those would be holy bitches. I thought they'd be wisdom too.
Nope.
It used to be.
We can
Above.
Now
Yeah.
they're Hercules with a cross.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
do us full. Do us full.
Which is a way I didn't expect anyone to put that, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
It really does roll that way.
Ta-da!
Now I'm thinking about that one Jesus beam of like the Hulk and Goku trying to lift up the cross, and Jesus is there. Heavy, isn't it?
Jesus literally looking down at everyone going, prepare to receive some Holy Spirit.
Getting back into it.
Yes, please.
Corey, there was a... You were about to say something, I think.
Have we tried the late queen?
One more time?
The late queen.
Oh, the late queen.
I'm kind of putting her around the same category as Marissa and Elrock, if I'm being completely honest.
Even if she doesn't have resistance to this spell, she probably has the mental fortitude to back it up and resist it anyway. It's not a terrible idea, though. At this point, I'm willing to try on any of them.
Well, doesn't hurt to hope and wish, I guess.
Corvin, you said you had an idea.
Yeah, it's just do the true seeing thing on Lily.
Mhm.
We hang out outside, Lily gives us the signal. I can message them asking for an update, and then she can message me back in case anything carry.
It's a pretty powerful spell too. I like that idea, but we're using a lot.
Are you using a lot?
It's reconnaissance, and it shouldn't be too bad. Besides, I have other things I can do.
I was going to say, if I could get something else to spy on Genia, we could scry on that thing that will spy on Genia.
I don't.
That
Well-
sounded like that was almost an idea, says Sarah. Almost said Raven. Says Raven.
Woof.
While it's not a bad idea, I think when we were scrying on Genia and Amnon, that was to kind of figure out where they were, so that would tell us if Genia were like that or not. And yeah, we could use spying on your new target to figure that out as well, but that wouldn't be as definite.
They'll be able to hear and see what around them.
I'm more concerned about, like, if Genius just sits and reads a book, you know? And again, this is not a bad idea. This is just what I'm thinking of.
Sarah speaks up. Can I offer a kind of wild idea?
Please.
What?
On top of this idea with the true seeing, which isn't a bad idea, if this is someone pretending to be Genia, there's a lot of us. Why don't we just confront them? If a fight breaks out, we could handle it.
Because I also don't want, if it is Genia, like, her to feel, like, cornered.
If it is Genia, then she's got nothing to hide. I mean, somebody stop me if I'm wrong, but
You're not wrong.
It's
Julie.
just trying to do this covertly is the key.
I think. Here's the thing. I think that's the ultimate backup plan, but just because it's the ultimate backup plan does not make it a bad plan. You know what I mean?
It's just the lowest on the list.
Hmm.
fair enough. Just figured I'd give my 2 cents.
I think if we don't want to do anything else, I think the true seeing with the intent to confront, that's probably a good idea.
What's the plan, gang?
I feel
Would
like the
locate
idea.
Creature work on this? Would work on Genia?
Say that. What was it?
Would locate creature work on Genia?
Throw up locate creature for me.
Look,
It is a divination spell, and there seems to be something that at least was blocking scrying, which is also divination. So it is something that could work, but if something is blocking divination, it will yield the same result.
Okay.
Not a bad idea though.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
Yeah.
That's a spell that gets used less than it should.
It's honestly it's that 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can advocate is just sending potentially a creature to go spy on them if they're still at the house. And have them do surveillance.
So here's my suggestion. I like the true seeing idea. I think that's our best bet right now. We could just have, like, what if we combine the two?
Oh?
What if we send in the invisible familiar with true seeing on it?
That would work,
That is interesting because I don't know. Throw up two things for me. Throw up your lunch. Thank you, True Seeing.
No problem.
Throw up find
No problem, bud.
familiar for me.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to check something.
Because, like, you see through the familiar's eye.
Hmm.
And
That's
typically speaking, for, like, familiars, if they have, like, dark vision and you don't have dark vision, it still gets honored with dark vision. Traditionally speaking, at least.
yeah.
My thinking is, I don't know if familiars technically count as creatures.
They should.
They should, because
Frostbite.
you're summoning entities that can take on an animal form. It has the statistics of the chosen creature.
Corey's
so-
like, I got a solution to this problem.
Oh no!
A spirit that takes on an animal form you choose, but everyone just kind of like.
Okay,
they
Jeremy
just
Crawford
have it.
says that familiars are creatures. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because familiars are technically spirits, so I just had to make sure that it was legal.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
Understandable.
It's all good. No,
That's
the
not-
thing of it is, there is something to add on to this. Because Pact of the Chain, they get 4. I can choose up to 4 special ones on top of the normal set.
4 imps.
Imp,
Imp,
Pseudo Dragon, Quasite, or Sprite.
No, he means he can pick one of those 4 forms, not that he can summon 4 imps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Side
I,
note: imps are fucking amazing.
They are.
What gave you that idea, CJ?
Oh.
Was it
Yeah,
that
you
just
can-
random miniseries where you had somebody who had an imp familiar?
It's not like we did an insane amount of reconnaissance with them because they can just go invisible whenever they want.
Smilers.
I was gonna suggest
The Sprite.
pseudo dragon mostly because they have blind sight as well.
May I make a recommendation?
Quasit because it's funny to say.
Right.
Quasit. And man, fuck Quasits. Especially after that one
No!
incident.
What was your suggestion?
I recommend Sprite because of their stealth, and they can also go invisible.
I'm more of a Pepsi guy, but yeah.
I see what you did
I should have said
there.
7 Up. That would have been
Mist.
funnier.
Sierra Mist is the Pepsi equivalent, I think.
Yes, it is.
True.
It is inferior.
Oh.
They're pretty damn close.
Hence why I wanted to try Sprite, because invisibility on top of the stealth, that's...
No. That's not what I'm looking at.
What are you looking at?
I've
CJ?
looked at this stat block before. What's up?
I don't know. What's up with you? You're the one sounding like you have an
You're about-
idea.
You are about
You know
to
what's
say
right-
something
Make a
that's
You know what sprites also have?
heart sight.
Oh!
Pimp walks.
Celestials, it touches them, so that's not as good.
Is if you're invisible, and you do a quick pass, because they can fly.
Still.
An undead automatically fail the save.
Yep.
Mhm. I like this. I like this a lot.
Okay, so it
I like
sounds
this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
it sounds like you guys have chosen a familiar with the sprite. Again,
And I'm
not my personal pick, but all right.
and I'm
Look,
I'm,
I was
I'm,
tempted to see if I could get a pseudo dragon too, but it doesn't go invisible.
I know. Endoranth, you will be missed.
Also, apologies, I have a cat on my lap.
Got
Titan.
Pixie,
Ah,
baby.
which is quite ironic considering the
How-
sprite.
How long does it take to summon a familiar?
10 minutes.
An hour.
It is an hour. I have a follow-up to this plan. So it will take an hour, which could be bad for us.
For
because
most rituals, it is 10 minutes, but for Find Familiar specifically, it is an hour.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: if we do it here, who the hell's gonna know that we did it? And frickin', I assume Raikiri sprite is just gonna be floating behind Rovan for like an hour.
my
Well-
thing is,
That's the
that-
thing.
What's your
The
thing, CG?
whole. Oh god, sorry, CG.
my thing is that if it feels like Genia was made, like if Genia thinks they've been made, they're gone. We've already burned like probably at least a half hour.
You guys have done 3 scryings, so yeah, you've been here for 30 minutes.
I have a stupid idea.
We love stupid ideas.
Could send her a message to have her come meet us at the castle.
We haven't done sending to Genia.
Well, you were talking about not burning like high level stuff.
What's up,
And
Bunk?
thirds.
Have we considered anti-life shell?
No,
Later.
no, no. I actually see. No,
It's a-
I actually
it's a-
see this one.
Well, when
It's
we get
just-
closer, to Genia, yes.
I just love the idea of Corey just wanting blood.
No, no, no. I get this
No.
one. It's
No,
like
Well, yeah, it
It's
bamfs
like
out
using it to, like,
undead.
poke her. Like if we tell her, like I thought we could like tell her, like, hey, show up here. We'll meet you there. And then Corey just like stealth behind her with it on, and just see if it pushes her.
I feel like at this point we're just throwing out a whole bunch of ideas. We should probably commit to something.
Yeah. I would like the combo idea.
Yeah, it seemed like the idea that everyone seemed to really like was the Find Familiar with the True Seeing.
Yeah.
With the caveat that it will take an hour.
We
Oh,
just
good
need
God,
to
that's right.
distract
Thank you, Tart.
Genia.
What
Well-
we could also do in that hour's time, though, is gear up.
Sure.
Also, I will mention that the invisibility for the sprite doesn't have a time limit to it, so legit, we could just hang out back here, cast it, no one will ever know the wiser.
True.
I'm down with this. This is the plan I like. It's gonna take an hour, which sucks, but I think we use that time to gear up. We send in the True Seeing Familiar, and we hopefully figure this out, hoping that Genia doesn't think that she's been made.
I mean, if that's the case, I can, again, just send her a message saying, hey, meet us here.
Plus, I want to give something to the sprite that I've been waiting to try out.
Okay.
Telestones, baby!
Rocky Talkies.
Rocky Talkie. Also, I just looked up something that is very interesting to me. Sending is an evocation spell.
Yes,
Huh.
it is.
Really?
I would think that would
Yep.
be divination, but I guess it makes sense. That's not.
No.
Huh?
Um,
Huh.
Does anyone mind if we... Okay, so are we committing to this idea?
I'm in.
Yeah.
What's the idea? I'm sorry, I had to find another resource because I have another idea.
Invisible familiar with true seeing to see if Genia is wearing a disguise.
Neat. I can do legend lore. Once a day.
Would
She
that
does have that spicy new feat.
would Legend Lord work on people? And like
Work
where
on
they are as of-
Orcathion.
You worked on Orcathion.
But my question is, would that work on them to see where they are as of current?
No.
It's more to give an identity, I think, or like
In this, you would be pursuing,
Information.
you would likely be more pursuing, like, past events.
Okay.
It specifically is, the spell specifically says it gives you a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. So you could, I would say, if you wanted to be like, hey, you know, if you wanted something specific you were looking for when casting legend lore, I would allow that.
Amnon would totally apply.
Amnon would apply.
That's a
Offer-
good idea too.
Offer lasts while supplies are.
And Corey can do it for free
For free.
once a day.
How long does that take?
Free!
How long does Legend Lore take?
10 minutes.
There's no reason why we can't do that while we're waiting for the familiar anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this idea too. So we can do both. So Corey gets legend lore while Rovan cannot say words. While Rovan begins casting the Find Familiar spell. The rest of us, like, I guess we gear up. Hello?
Are you all alright in there? You've been in there for a while now.
Doing
You
fine,
hear from
Oxus.
We're doing okay. Just a lot of discussion is happening.
I'm getting awfully more and more curious the longer you're in there.
Flint's just gonna walk out.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
hello.
with Corvin since they're doing their thing.
Well, we still got a little bit of stuff to do, but in the meantime, the rest of us are just kind of waiting around. And
Yes, I'm going to need 3 uses of that. 1 sapphire eye drop thing, as well as a what was this? What did this thing need again? Oh yes, some small piece of polished marble with in a silver spoon.
Ooh, shopping. I see. Alright. I could certainly oblige that. So, above game, I want you guys to quickly go over your plan with me one more time. Corey is doing legend lore, while Rovan sets up the Find Familiar. Is that what I'm hearing?
that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were doing legend lore, I want you guys to, above game, decide who you're doing who, what, where, when even. I don't know if when is the thing you could do. What is the subject of this legend lore spell, of this specific casting of it?
Amnon Blood Rage, I think. And like,
That's not his name, but close enough.
oh, what?
Bloodfire.
Bloodfire.
Blood Fire. Sorry. What am I thinking? Blood Rage.
Blood rage.
Blood rage. That's his emo
You're-
cousin.
I was gonna say, you're probably drinking Squatch Roast coffee.
Yes, Amnon Bloodfire.
Wait, really? For legend lore.
Well, we can't really look on Genia,
Why?
True.
could we?
Yeah, Genie is a person.
It might be blocking an
So
area rather than a specific type of magic just around this person in general.
So the thing about legend lore is odd in terms of it being blocked is that you have things that can block divination, but I wouldn't necessarily say things that block divination specifically block legend lore, because that's like fucking...
That shit's basically like
That's-
asking God.
That's
Mhm.
like putting... Yeah, exactly. That's like fucking putting like a radio jammer next to a book. It just doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. We could go for Genia. I don't mind going for Genia. Like, we could ask where Genia is now.
Well, I doubt that we could ask where she is now using legend lore, but the hope that I think our hope is that maybe part of her part of the spell is the any kind of like altercation that she may have had with kind of anyone to be replaced by an undead figure or got turned undead. Because that
Or is it
seems
rolling around
significant.
in a crypt.
That too, because that sounds like something significant that the spell may or may not pick up on.
I'm up for that.
I have no problem like legend luring Amnon another time
Yeah, maybe just
because
do that
it's
tomorrow.
relevant.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a relevant fucker. But if it's someone other than him, it won't help us, and I'm worried we'll like chase our tails, you know.
I will
Yeah.
also mention that while Corey gets the one free cast, she can also do it again on the same day, and you are in a magic shop.
We
With
can
spell
do it again,
components.
yeah. Just the
Is
one
this-
is free a day.
Yes, one is free day and it is a spell she always has prepared.
Yeah.
And if
I get to take
and
another
if I-
circle on
if-
my spell sheet.
and I would be straight lying to you if I told you that Arxis didn't have incense.
Fair enough. Alright.
And ivory.
Smilers. Yes.
They're together and perfect.
I do want the input though. Before we do this, I want Lily's input.
One second, Lily had a mouthful of cookies.
Comfort food.
Where are we having this meeting again?
Arxis' back room.
Why is he so curious?
Why
Because
not?
he's a fucking curious bitch.
He's
He's
a
a
gossip
gossipy
monitor.
You all went
bitch.
in and you said to him, "Hey, can we use your back room?" and didn't tell him why. And now now that you guys have been there for like half an hour, he's like,
Listen, it's his fault for saying yes, no questions asked.
I don't think we have another choice. I wish she didn't get dragged into this too.
Let's gonna walk over and put a hand on Lily's shoulder.
I didn't want to be part of this. This was my thing. I didn't want to. But I'm gonna do what I have to, because I promised her dad I'd take care of her.
"Okay." So, The decision seems to be Legend Lore Angenia. Yes?
I think so.
Okay. As Rovan is beginning to set up and beginning to start this ritual for casting Find Familiar, and as you guys are beginning to stock up in the main shop, Corey, you sit down in the center of this back room and you begin to meditate. You begin to channel deep into the power of the Rune Delver that you recently came the inheritant of. Let me change our music. You sit there and you begin meditating about the individual that you know to be Genia Katake. This individual you have had several meetings with, you've partied with, you've drunk with, someone you would consider a friend, and someone who is very dear to another member of your party. You start coursing back through memories of a young Goliath girl. No. As you look back, a young Goliath boy growing up, being shunned for being different, for not being what some would consider a man's man. Someone who liked simpler things, pretty things, flowers, pretty clothes. Someone who, as they grew up, began to realize that the person they were is not who they continued to wish being. They wished to continue being, and so they changed. They fought, they suffered, they worked hard, and eventually they became the person that they had envisioned for themselves. After some time, they got deeper into this career path of tailorship that they had always wished for themselves. They started collecting flowers. They began to enjoy the life that they had created for themselves, this person that they had become, their true self, as they would describe. They would eventually come to meet a kind, pink-haired gnome girl. Eventually they would fall in love. They would come to know a group of adventurers doing daring things and always whisking off into danger. And then there was one time where that group vanished, saying that they needed to pursue a lead out at sea. That there was a large creature known as the Leviathan. That girl waited and waited for the person they loved to return. One day, there was a knock at the door. They rushed to it, excited. But it was not the person they thought. Not this loving, caring gnome individual that they thought had come home. No. What awaited on the other side of the door was a black-skinned tiefling man. A struggle ensued. They blacked out. For a moment you think that Amnon killed Genia. But that is not the case. As you think this vision is about to end, your vision begins to awaken into what appears to be a prison cell. A prison cell deep in dangerous territory. The scene that you are perceiving begins to zoom outwards, and you see a large walled city in what I could describe as an area that looks like a savanna. A place covered in orcs, heavy industry slaves. This is the city of Zorn, the capital of the Fierce Lands. And on that note, as you now know where Genia is, that's where we're going to end our session.
God fucking damn it, why?
Neato.
So, I want to start by saying, this is not where I expected this to go tonight. And that this is a story beat that I have had planned for literal months. This is the single longest lasting story beat I've had in this game thus far. So,
Hey Tar, I was gonna say, hey Tar, I got questions for you. Later.
So, with that being said, congrats, guys. You found a rat.
Why is it always the loved ones? Seriously, does he have like some sort of like complex or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is he trying to see how far we'll go with him if he's disguised
Like,
as someone?
That's weird.
Amnon, you're cringe.
I
You're
have,
cringe.
I have a counter
Cringe,
question for you
relevant
all.
fucker.
Why would you suspect anything different?
Yeah.
Why would you suspect them? Y'all didn't suspect Genia
Yeah, but
until you did.
she was freaking Amnon and Genie was there for the fucking drinking thing, and now she has information.
Yeah.
She has information, but may not have given it over yet.
No. I knew it.
Yeah. This is why Corvin doesn't fucking say anything about
This
himself.
is why we don't have outings with loved ones, damn it.
Hey,
We
I
can't
will
have
invite.
parties.
Listen,
Shit
I don't
always
care.
goes wrong.
I don't care. I will always invite Aura every time and always because she's awesome.
But she
I
always
will-
gets stabbed or something.
I'm
Not
very,
last time.
You're right, that was Corey.
What's up, CJ?
I'm very
Sorry.
glad that I did not bring up the Eternity Seer.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't open my mouth at all.
Don't trust me. I
So-
wanted to insight your ass, but I didn't have anything to go off of.
What were you gonna say, Tart?
So, there's one significant detail that I will inform you all as a group. Amnon showed up when you guys went to go obtain a certain artifact from a undersea leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
You all fought Amnon when you guys went to Agernage, when he disguised himself as Diana. Do with that as you will. Lily,
So he's learned.
River,
Yes.
how are you, River?
You won't let me have nice things, will you?
In my defense,
You kill my dad! You take my girlfriend!
whoa, wait, hold on. You killed your dad. Wait, hold up. I'm not gonna take the fall for that
You're
one.
the one- Hey!
You killed your dad.
You killed your dad. That's part of your backstory.
Actually, no.
you
I just
listen
said
to me,
that they were never
motherfucker. You
found.
have a live parent out there somewhere. Your backstory had both of them die. Fuck you.
Man, imagine have parenting issues.
Oh, you mean Tart saved your mom? You mean you would have killed your mom too?
Actually, to be fair, I put that I had no idea if they were alive or dead.
So, can I point something out?
Hmm.
Okay, so I have in my notes here something about, I believe that's us actually going to Bloodtooth Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like 42 episodes.
Yeah. Correct.
She's been missing for almost a fucking year.
Correct.
God damn it.
Like above game time, almost a fucking year of 42 sessions.
And the best part is that if any of you had at any point done Divine Sense around Genia, you would have picked up on this. But why
Well, we
would
did.
you?
At me. Oh god, she's gonna hate me.
Why would she hate you? You didn't fucking know.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Let's look on the bright side of this.
Because it's been a fucking year.
It's been a year above game. In game, it's been
Like 2 months?
a few months, yeah.
On the bright side, you can ride in with the cavalry and storm the castle to save your girlfriend.
Yeah, how convenient that this is in a war-torn country. Smile.
Bro, you are officially the knight in shining armor.
I'm on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend.
Man, that turned out much different from the source. Why do we remember that?
Because I hate that show.
It's such a fucking dumb show.
So, I want it to be known that I, months and months and months ago, messaged River one day and said, hey, I have a plan for Lily, but it's gonna be fucked up. Is that okay? And River said, yes.
I really didn't think you were gonna go this far, but okay, you do you fucking tormented soul. I'm sorry that you have to cope with trauma by
hurt
tormenting
you.
me.
Bro, all I'm saying is that Corvin has fucked his girlfriend's aunt. You
Listen. Listen.
Corpse.
Listen.
Rovan has a blood pact against his dad.
That's more shitty than the shit I did. I didn't know shit.
Oh no, I'm not saying we're comparing. I'm just listing off all the fucked up shit for your group right now. That's
Okay.
happened. Rovan has a blood pact against his dad. Kore had to deal with basically an fucking entire population of people who could have turned on her at any fucking moment. Flit had to deal with an archfey who was at one point going to rip her skin off.
True.
This is kind of par for the course.
Welcome to the party.
And
We're
what-
officially fucked up.
Let's not forget the emotional roller coaster that was Weston Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wanted to just go shopping.
I just wanted a fucking
Bro.
nice couple of days where we didn't have anything to fucking do. Lazy
All right.
Sunday.
That being
No.
said,
Can't
Well,
have lazy Sunday.
Wait, so Tar, can we get your clear? Amnon has a pattern of hiding as our loved ones. He's not gonna try and fuck any of us, is he?
Bro.
I'm
Gross.
afraid.
Moving on.
thing is,
Sorry. No. Sorry, I just wanted.
if it's
Don't
if
move
it's
on.
been months,
And on
don't
that
want-
note,
Okay.
and on
I
that
am a
note,
fear.
Good night, everybody.
on that note,
Good night, everyone.
and
Yep.
on that note, so what
Johnny,
I
play us
want
off.
you guys to do is that because obviously a lot of shit just went down, and you guys are in a magic shop we are going to circumvent, when we come into the next session, we're going to circumvent that next hour of Rovan casting this ritual, unless you guys decide you want to stop it short. And I want you guys to decide what you are above game, what your next steps are, and what you are buying from the shop.
Can we have that now?
Can I have a gun? Wait, I have.
We can have it. We
I
can
a
have
gun.
it after we raid, if you guys
Okay,
want
fair
to do
enough.
that.
Okay.
So let's right now, as to what you want to buy, that and as this whole thing can take over the course of the next week, but it is still something you guys need to decide. That being said, let's go
Can I
ahead.
have a nuke? I wish to nuke.
Arxis does not have a
orcs.
nuke. However, you do have
Damn it.
you do have 2 paladins in your party, so deal with that as well. That being said, let's go ahead and do outros. Let's start with River, who I have thoroughly traumatized.
You have. That you've indeed traumatized me. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/wickedriver97, where I'm coming back on Saturday for an emergency donation-thon because unfortunately, one of my partners has moved out and we're hurting. So everything's gonna go to getting my car fixed and getting what we can of everything paid. And so I can not stress about it for a minute. And as for what we're doing, I'm unsure. I know if we hit my goals, I'm gonna do a karaoke stream, even though I can't stream, or I can't sing for shit anymore. And horror games, even though I screamed like a little bitch baby. But with that, I'm gonna send it over to Joe.
You guys can officially find me nowhere because I don't stream anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it over to CG. Where can they not find you?
Don't steal my bed.
Listen,
No.
I literally
Just
spelt it out.
I'm being a shit.
sp-
You don't have
I
to
sp-
justify it. No,
I
shut.
sp- no.
Shut. It was just a bet.
Fuck-
You don't have to do
fuck
anything.
off.
Shut.
No, shut.
I
Fuck
have
off.
control over this channel. I will mute you.
No, fuck. I don't give a fuck. You can't use the truth, piece of shit. Go.
Hello.
CG said, I may not be the DM, but I am God.
Hello, I am CG. You can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media, but you can find me over on Burnout Vaughn
guy.
streams every other Saturday for
Not Vaughn,
Strixhaven.
not that guy. I don't hate Vaughn. I hate the guy fucking.
He hates me. It's okay.
Yeah. No. I hate the loud ass dude with the fucking dumbass
Hi,
fucking
yes.
charger with the fucking tread on me fucking
Oh.
license plate. Fuck you.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. I know exactly
what-
which car it is. He's right around
Wait,
the corner from
wait,
us.
you do?
Yeah, no, it's that fucking.
Okay, I need you to point it out to me because we're gonna. Yeah, we gotta do things about that. That's real fucking annoying.
Is it safe to
Fuck
come
this
out?
guy.
Yes, sorry.
But yes, you can find me over on twitch.tv/burnoutfawn for Saved by the Spell, a Strixhaven campaign that we do every other Saturday. You can also find me, of course, every Sunday with these wonderful beans, and every other Tuesday for the Curse of Strahd, which it is an off week for Strahd this week. But tune in next Tuesday to figure out what the hell is stabbing our party. With
My
that,
butt hurts.
I'm a
I'm
test.
dying. Squirtle.
Hey, don't go into that light, Dagon. Why don't you just tell us about where they can find your player, J Frost?
Hi, you can find me here at twitch.tv/jfrost747 and over on Twitter at Frost747J. Streams are gonna be a little bit up in the air from here and there, but we're hoping to get something soon. Other than that, you
Are
might
you
be
doing
able
like a
to-
Kronk light accent? What are you doing?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know,
it's all
man.
coming together.
My fucking nose is clogging right now.
Oh.
Oh, God. I kind of have a ton of cat hair in my face. But other than that, like I said, it's just all gonna be all over the place. But yeah, who hasn't gone? No, seriously, who has not gone?
I think Punk has yet to go.
Punk. Yeet.
Punkles. Oh, her
Oh, gotcha.
Discord was freaking out. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Punkles, my friend Punk. She's fucking dead.
Ripperoni. Gonna have to hand this off to the DM for the wait.
In that case, I shall shield Punk.
Hello?
Oh, hello. She lives.
Never mind.
That's on my
Hand
desk.
it back.
Stop,
Sorry.
stop.
Punk lives. Stomp. Show yourself.
Not chill.
You all can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and sometimes TikTok at PunkyardDog. I don't know what I'm doing stream-wise. Catch them as they come. I'll announce them on Twitter. Or perhaps Mastodon. I don't know. I have an
Yo.
old Tumblr I might revive. I don't really give a fuck. It's Twitter.
Yep.
Who fucking cares?
I was gonna say, yo, you're playing Mastodon? Nice. I love
No.
Blood and Thunder.
I love Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
Anyways. That's me.
I guess it goes to me then. Hello, it has been I, the trauma inducer of the evening. You could, the pudding pastry farting tart. I have been your, DM slash, drama master. That's what DM stands for the evening. You can find me here at twitch.tv/farting tart, where I do D&D, I do variety games. This week, we've got a couple neat things happening. We've got, what should be a group session of Monster Road Trip on Tuesday with a few homies. And then later this weekend, we're going to be doing a neat Halo Minecraft like mod thing that my buddy found. More on that later. But imagine Minecraft, but it were Halo 3. Or other way around, Halo 3 if it were... Actually, Halo 3 if it were Minecraft is probably more accurate. But yeah. We've also got D&D games this week. Tomorrow, you can find me at twitch.tv/LaJake, _Jake, where we are beginning our first session of the Tyranny, what I've appropriately named Tyranny of Eidos side campaign, where I am going to be playing a character who I'm very excited for. As for that, there's also other games, like no Web of Deceit. I can't show Web of Deceit anymore, and that makes me sad.
Womp womp.
But I believe we have Bears of the Torch on Wednesday, which I will be on. Yeah, that's me. I do things. We need somebody to raid.
I only have Rabbit.
I have 11 people.
Uh,
I have a couple VTubers, but
I've got
I have a rabbit.
Connor.
Like, I got
it
a
Connor?
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Connor as
I see
well.
Quintic.
I see Brandon Cutler, but no.
Brandon
He's-
Cutler, the AEW superstar.
Yeah, he streams.
That I absolutely believe. I need to check something. Hold on.
There's someone I kind of know. I slant know. I don't know how to describe it.
I think we're gonna raid Rabbit because we don't get to raid
Oh,
Rabbit
Rabbit.
very often.
Fair enough.
And
Scree Squad!
Scree Squad. I love that guy. What do you mean? Oh, I put 3 R's. I was like, what do you mean that's an invalid username? Go show Rabbit some love. Let him know who sent you. We will be back next week for another episode of War of the Shattered Sun, where definitely nothing bad is going to happen. Smilers. But yeah, thank you all for joining us today. I appreciate you. And remember, as always, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and most importantly, if nobody's told you today, you fucking matter, bitch. Bye-bye.
See ya!
Bye.
Bye.